Check 1 2 1 2, baby. We go right there. There we go right there. Good right there, baby. I got my American Hood Patriot on. The one that the homie from Bugsy from Eastside Torrance gave me. I believe that right off the top, people are automatically going to think that I'm hanging off of Trump's nuts by wearing a shirt like this, you know? But, nah. You know, I don't know who I'm going to vote for, bro. You know, you don't necessarily, you could be a patriot, right? And not necessarily make it like you lean on either, you know, the right or the left. Mm-hmm. You fuck with politics?
No.
Not really. Yeah. I want to make a quick announcement, too, before I introduce our guest today. We got a great guest today, guys. I appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. Lucky been acting like a Democrat. I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know what it is to act like a Democrat, you know? I want to make this announcement. Moving forward, Droops is going to be taking a step back. You know, I want to give big love to my boy Droops. Right now, keep it a buck with you. I didn't even talk to him about having this conversation with you guys, but he's got a new pro officer. You know, he got a new pro officer, and the pro officer's laying down a new law, you know, and we need to keep our boy out, right? And until he gets through those obstacles of being under or being on parole, probation, whatever, he's got to do what he's got to do, right? You know, so love and respect to the boy Droops. He has had a crazy year, and you know, the boy almost died this year. That's just crazy, man. You know, when you get halfway through the year and say, damn, I almost didn't make it to the other half of the year, you know? So the least of his worries is being on a podcast, right? The boy is alive, he's breathing, and he's got his freedom, and he's got to keep his freedom. In order to keep your freedom, sometimes, hey, you got to abide by certain, you know, certain situations that you might be under. But anyways, love and respect to the boy Droops off the rip. You know what I mean? You guys already know that. Anyway, hey, today we got a very, very special guest. I want everybody to give it up for Tiger, baby. Let's go. Hey. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's a badass chain, dog.
Thank you.
I love that chain, brother. That chain right there it's too hard for the yard, brother.
Got from the Todd Jeweler. You know?
It's from the what?
Todd Jewelers. They're in Chinatown.
Okay.
Yeah, and James and Matthew and them, yeah. They're pretty good. They do pretty good custom work.
So that's custom work right there.
Yeah, custom work, yeah.
What is the representation of that piece right there?
Well, this year's Year of the Dragon, so...
Can you lift it? Because actually your mic is blocking it, so people can't see it. Maybe you kind of lift it to the side a little. Yeah, if it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Year of the Dragon.
Year of the Dragon?
Yeah, so I just did it, so bringing the good luck for the year, you know?
Bringing the good luck for the year.
Yeah.
It's a nice piece, brother.
Dragon supposed to be, you know, the main one. Most of the Asians, it's representing, you know, power and, you know, like prosperity and stuff there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hang out a lot in Chinatown? Can we put that on silent, please, bro? All phones on silent in here, dog. Thank you. Say that again, bro. Do you hang out a lot in Chinatown?
Mostly San Gabriel Valley.
San Gabriel Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Chinatown. I got a favorite restaurant on Chinatown.
Where's it called?
One Cock. Real shit. What's the name of it?
No way.
One Cock.
Really?
Yeah, not two cocks, one cock. I mean, spelled WONKOK. I've been going there since a kid, bro.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's near Phoenix Bakery. I think right across the street. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit's bomb, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know what's bomb, dog? Well, I don't want to say this, but I'll say it. When you go to an establishment, a restaurant, and there's always police officers in there. Every time I go, there's the LAPD in there. You know? You know, they know where the good joints are at. You know, in Chinatown, there's a lot of Chinese restaurants right there. Asian restaurants. Mostly Chinese restaurants, right? Yeah. But San Gabriel Valley. Born and raised in raised up in San Gabriel Valley.
Well, my parents when they migrated here, we started out in East Los Angeles.
East Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up on Avenue 53rd, right in the dead end.
53rd, right on the dead end.
Yeah.
In Highland Park,
Yeah, something around here.
Northeast Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like it's a bunch of apartments. It's sit all right in the back.
Okay. You know I'm from Highland Park, right?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. I'm from Highland Park, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm familiar with, my family's from Alhambra too. I mean, I went to Century and continuation at one point in Alhambra.
Yeah.
I mean, San Gabriel Valley, my family on there. I got a piece of my life in San Gabriel Valley as well. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of from the same stomping grounds, bro, is what I'm trying to say, dog. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Watching Highland Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of similarities, brother, believe it or not, and we'll get into those. But I appreciate you being here, brother. I appreciate you being here. Johnny Chang has been on here, watching. What's the OG name? Dog?
Chinaman? We go
China
by
Dog.
Yeah.
China Dog, yeah. China Dog's been on Hood Stocks. Mm-hmm. Man, brother. I love it when the Asian brothers are here, bro. You know what I mean? Because it just, it's part of the, LA County, Los Angeles, man, it's just it's a melting pot of cultures, right?
Yeah.
And we are each other's neighbors, I met you through Claudia the other day, and yeah, shout out to Claudia, right?
Yeah, shout out Claudia, yeah.
She's good people.
Yeah, so my life changed the day I met her, yeah.
In the sense of what? Let's talk about that.
So the day, I paroled home, when I sat back there for all those years, I always wanted to do something contribute back to society. I know I'd done a lot of wrong, and I want to at least do something, like that way one day, God's gonna judge you for everything. I'm not perfect,
Yeah.
So I want to just give something back to society. I've done a lot of things that I know I had to, pay my debt to society. So when I came home, my mom's roommate, she actually told me, you want to do some charity event? I was like, yeah, sure. So she told me we're going this weekend. So it was about like 3 days after I paroled. And then she took me to MacArthur Park. And that's when I saw her, like, big, lady coming over, big old smile on her face. I can't forget it. And then I was with her little Asian group.
Okay.
So she just left me there and walked straight to the camera, and I didn't know what I'm doing. So, and then they had me at the station where giving water bottles out to the homeless.
Yeah.
So, and the guy was like, pass them only one bottle at a time. But I'm like, I think your guys' food is too salty because they keep coming back for extra drinks. They're like, yeah, they told me don't give more than one. They said we need it for next week. But I'm like, isn't this all donations? Everyone donates here. Like, why are you being stingy with water?
Yeah, let's throw LA Cloud Online. Let's throw them under the bus, bro.
No, it's not LA Cloud 9. It was my mom's roommate, their group. I think called MJ Entertainment or something.
Well, are they Asian?
They're Asian.
Are Asians known to be cheap?
I guess that group is. Yeah. So every time.
Well, there's a different word. Let's use the word frugal.
Yeah.
Frugal's a better word. Okay. It's a nicer word. But sometimes you got to stretch the product out to help. But let's think about it too, dog. Homeless motherfuckers. I like to call them homeless motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Or apocalypse of the zombies or something like that. Mm-hmm. But man, they out there baking in the sun, bro.
Yeah.
One water, shit. Give them 3.
Yeah.
Shit. They need to fucking what do you do when you do your water with the pop-up, the Gatorade and all that stuff? Hydrate your thank you, brother. They need to be hydrated before, they have to go around and take a shit, I mean, I don't know. I've been homeless before, bro. Not homeless like that, dog.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah, not homeless like that. Just homeless fucking on some gangbang sofa to sofa homie type of shit, selling drugs, the grimy one, bro. But so that's when you met Claudia.
Yeah.
Changed your life.
She did. I told her, like, I think I told the story like a million times, but I told her. So I gave everyone in line when they're not looking. I just filling up the bags, just throwing all the drinks, giving away.
Yeah.
And right when Claudia told me to wrap it up, we're leaving, and then I saw a mom. She's walking with her kid. She's like, her son was like, "Mom, can you buy me ice cream? It's hot, you know." But her mom told her son like, she doesn't have money. I can't buy you any. So I asked her if it's okay with you. I'll buy one from him. So she looked at me like I'm a creep. So I told her, look, you can watch me. Look, right here. Just follow me. I'm gonna buy one from him. Yeah. So I bought for her. She thanked me. She left. And when I looked up inside the park, there's more single mothers with their kids. It's like, damn, I buy for her kid. I can't buy for them. I have to buy for them as well. So I'm standing in the middle of the park bargaining this. The bicycle. He's pushing the little
the palette.
Yeah, he was selling those little ice cream that had the fruits inside.
Oh, those are bomb, bro.
Yeah, very good.
Favorite.
So we were bargaining back and forth. I think he's selling like $1.50.
Yeah.
So I got him to bring it down to 75 cents.
Oh yeah.
And then I told him, look, man, I only got $50 on me. Right? I was like, all right, I gotta go court anger management that week. If I don't go to it, I'm gonna send my ass back to prison. And it's $15 a week. I couldn't even afford it. So what the fuck $50 gonna do for me anyways? You know what I mean? I was like, screw it, man. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna spend it. So I made him walk around me, pass all out, ran out. Still was enough. I poured quarters, whatever little, and then like my mom gave me like a lucky $2 It was like good luck in our custom. I used that too. I ended down with $1, right? And then I told Claudia that day, I made a promise to myself and God, like, I don't care, I'm gonna live or die tomorrow or how poor I get, but I'm not gonna spend this fucking $1. I'm gonna take this damn $1. I'm gonna try to turn it to 1 million. You know what I mean? So I still have the $1 right now, folded in my pocket.
Okay.
I kept that $1 ever since. That day I was broke. I only had $1 on me. That was all I had.
Let's go.
To my name.
I like that, dog. Yeah. Inspirational, dog. Love that, brother. Get pumped up. You get fired up, huh? That shit is
yeah.
It's empowering, brother. It's like a drug almost, man. You know? I love it. I feel your energy, dog. Shit is great, man. You just got out from doing, and at this time what we're talking about, you just got out from 17 years?
Yes.
17 years. Yeah. Been gone for 17 years. It's a long time, dog.
Very long time.
Yeah, 17 years, man. I like to. I think we've laid some good groundwork to start from the beginning and get to the point of you getting out. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
You know. So I like to, here at Hood Stocks, it's a story platform. Excuse me, brother. Hey, if you guys want anything to drink, bro, there's a refrigerator right there. Help yourself. There's a restroom right there, dog.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. What up, dog? Is this your guy too right here?
Yeah. That's
okay. Damn, bro. Shit, I kicked all my guys out. No, I'm trying to kick my guys out. No, hey, good, bro. You got anyone else coming, bro?
I think that's it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah? No females? No little Asian cuties, bro? What the fuck, dog? This dude looks like he's your connect or something, bro.
He's Caliplex manager. I met him when
He looks like he sells weed and bongs, bro. Look at those pants, bro. Those pants are crazy, dog.
Appreciate you.
Damn, those pants are trippy, bro.
Yeah.
How much those pants cost?
Shit, I couldn't tell you. It was a gift.
It was a gift.
Yeah.
That's a cool gift right there, man.
Nah, he's dope. Chubby Chicano.
Yeah? Okay. All right. You're from Vietnam, though, right?
My parents, they're refugees.
Okay, from Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I was born here.
You're born here.
Yeah.
And so, but you're from Huaqing, which is it's a Chinese origin of a group of people.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like a brotherhood.
Brotherhood, there you go. Yeah. But with that comes different Asian descents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just like in the, the neighborhoods and the streets, right?
Right.
If it's a black group of individuals, Mexican a group of individuals, there's always just, anyways. So would you like to start with your parents, or would you like to start with you? How your parents got here? I always feel like when you have parents that are refugees, that's just a very important part of one man's story.
Yeah.
Can we start there?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad fought for himself. Like in at that time when we lost the war, so everyone got split up. My mom told me that so everyone flew across on the boats. Now there's pirates raiding the boats. They knew that everybody that's leaving the country was leaving with all their family belongings, like gold or anything you could smuggle back. So her and my aunt had to cut their hair, dress themselves up, look like boys. So or else the pirates gonna rape them and kill them or kidnap them for, like slavery. So she said that she was able to cross, but then they end up in a concentration camp in the Philippines. So and then my dad, he got in prison, and somehow I heard he'll tell his story at church, but from what I understand, like I think he was incarcerated for around 10 years, and he was able to talk to the guard one night to able to escape, and then fled through the jungle, and then the people in the north actually hit him, and then along the way he met up with my mom in the concentration camp from there. And then I don't know how long they waited until someone had to sponsor you, like from America. So at church, originally they're Buddhists, so they converted Christians because someone, a Protestant or somebody out here sponsored them to bring them over. And when they fled over here, most of my mom's relatives came, but my dad, he only came one brother. Everybody else he lost or passed away from the war.
What war was it?
It's the one with the North. Remember the North when they fought the Americans? I think during
the Vietnam War.
Yeah, the Vietnam War.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
it's a dumb question. I apologize.
Yeah.
Vietnam War, dummy. And okay, speaking to myself, and so this is during that war. Mm-hmm. That is a freaking crazy war, man.
Yeah.
And so your family is trying to get to the States, to America, through these ships, pirate ships, or ships that are getting raided by pirates. Are they pirate ships? I don't know.
I think the people that raid them are from Thai or Thailand, Cambodia,
And are they just trying to get the goods, or are they just doing some crazy ass shit where they just slaughtering people on the boat? I mean,
so my mom was telling me, if you're sick, the people are sick or old, they were just throwing the people over the boat. You know what I mean?
That's cold,
so,
man.
Okay, it's pretty much you're lucky if you can make it there alive. So anyone that made it to the land, you just got lucky, because there's so many of us trying to flee. You know what I mean? And my dad told me the goal was not everyone could that time fled. So once the North took over, they took everything. If your house, your business, they seized everything. So he's the oldest in the family. The role was anyone the oldest son is to look after the family, and my dad told me that his family sent him here so is to make money, provide, and then send home money once a year to the family, and then start bringing his relatives over, like my aunts, uncles, anybody, my grandparents,
Yeah.
paid a way to bring them over.
Got you. So Pops makes it over along with your mom and most of her family, not your Pops' family. Did your Pops hold up his end of the bargain? You said he kind of didn't, because it was just him and his brother of that side of the family that made it through.
Yeah,
but you said once they get to the States, they're supposed to, make some money, like you said, right? And get the rest of the family. But, that's right. You also did say that a lot of them had passed from the war and all that other stuff that was going on right there. Well, my condolences for that, man. You know what I mean? I know that was before your time, but still, that's just crazy, bro. Yeah. And I've had another Vietnam refugee on here. Homie P-Dubs. You ever heard of P-Dubs? He's a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call him Refugee Baby or something like that. He's been on this podcast. He was
Asian?
Asian, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've had a lot of Asian brothers on here. But anyways, he was a Vietnam refugee. And he had a similar story. It's a crazy story, man. Those stories are nuts. So your family established themselves in the States. Where did they go? What was the first state they go to?
Canada.
Yeah. Okay. And then Canada, they made their way to SGV. How did that work out?
My mom, something in her immune system, she's very weak. So California was the perfect climate for her. So we dropped our family along the way. I have family, New York, Florida, Ohio, Indiana, Texas. They're scattered all across the states. But we settled here. It was my mom, her younger brother, and my dad and his brother. And and eventually some of her family. It was like we had like a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere in downtown LA.
A 1-bedroom apartment, and how many family members were in there?
I think 15 of us.
15.
Yeah, all under one bedroom apartment. Yeah.
That's gangster shit right there, dog. You ask me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to do what you got to do. You know, and that's those type of stories make the strongest and most successful people that become citizens of this great country. I believe. You know.
Remember when they had I think the Sony. Remember the first little tube? The television is like this tiny.
Okay.
I don't know, you remember? It's like very long and rectangular. Yeah, I remember just going to all of them just crouch around, just watching I Love Lucy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's like. I have very like just foggy memory, but that's all I could remember. You know. Yeah.
Because you were a baby.
Yeah.
In that 1-bedroom apartment. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I'm trying to get my like timeline correct, but it's a little funky because. But then again, the Vietnam War, and then it probably, who knows how long it took them to get to that tiny bedroom in downtown LA, right? Obviously, it was probably years later, right? Mm-hmm. And now they're in that 1-bedroom apartment. Is that safe to say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. As they migrated, west.
Yeah, my dad told me he started cutting grass for a living. So, and my mom was selling, remember she'd go door to door, found a job by selling makeup.
Yeah,
going to people's houses. Novir, I don't know. I think they got bought out by Avon. That's what it became. But some company called Novir. Because I saw she, just old pictures of her. She won awards and stuff. And
she was badass.
Yeah, she's pretty good at what she did. I think she was mainly the breadwinner. And then until when she got pregnant with me, and then my little brother, then my mom ended up staying home. And then my dad ended up getting allergies from just keep cutting, grass and stuff, and he couldn't do it no more. So,
I think this is an important part of the story. Yeah. These little things are very, very important. At least they're important to me. What was your pops' profession in Vietnam?
He's a farmer.
He's a farmer.
Yeah, my dad was a peasant. My mom was.
Would you say a peasant?
Yeah, he's because he lived in the country. My dad told me, you have to. I mean, they don't have running water. So they if you need to take a shit, it'll be in a fish pond. They got the little like I guess you had to build like a little porta potty over the lake or something like that. And
is that the same pond that we're getting dinner from?
I hope not. Yeah.
Could be though. But that's another interesting thing.
Yeah, I heard of my sister told me like for you to get water, you had to burn wood and put water into your bathtub and then burn wood and coal just to heat it up. But there's nothing out there. He said everything it's grown. You know what I mean? You have to grow your own food. So. And
so they considered him a peasant.
Yeah, my mom's. I know her side of the family. She lives in Saigon, so it's at least they have electricity and water out there. So she was brought up at least a little bit decent in my father's side.
Which was, I can imagine your mom's family were probably pissed off that she brought a peasant home.
Yeah, that's why they're divorced.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I really wasn't trying to make a joke out of it, but,
yeah,
a little truth behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. But together they found their way to
found them here.
Downtown LA, 1-bedroom apartment. Mm-hmm. You're born. Little ass TV. Is there any furniture in the apartment? I mean, I'm sure you only remember because you're a baby, but what's your family tell you?
I remember our first Christmas, Mom, she bought it's a little stocking. She hanged there for me, my sister. Yeah. Inside was a little Santa, little Santa chocolate, So we didn't. She'll take me down to the Salvation Army. Dude, remember passing out like toys and gifts and stuff. So, and then we were all too poor for food. So, Mom would take me down to Goodwill. Like if any clothes or anything. So I'm probably like 3 or 4. I'm wearing size 10, 11 shoes. Save the Ocean T-shirt. Like size is like 3, 4, like 3 or 5 size bigger than mine. So, yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, now it's a popular thing. I mean, it's called thrifting.
Yeah.
You know, I have daughters and they like going thrifting. You know, they don't ever know what they're going to find, and then they know the good spots to go to. There's one spot that used to be really good at St. Vincent in Lincoln Heights. I used to always go to that spot. St. Vincent, you know St. Vincent though?
No.
Oh, that shit's fucking. Anyways, I want to get back to your mom was selling makeup. Okay. How was her English at the time, or that you know of? I mean, because to be a door-to-door person in that era, right? And you have this Asian lady coming to your door, you know, probably selling to a white lady. You know, all races. Let's be fair. You know, and she was a great salesperson too. You said she was the breadwinner.
Yeah.
That's powerful. That's big, bro. You know, that's hustle.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different type of woman. You know, and I mean, how was her English? How was her English?
Still horrible.
Still horrible.
Yeah, still horrible.
But she had probably charisma, and she probably had a good smile, and you know, and maybe the product they're selling had a good, you know, sometimes good dope sells itself. You know.
Yeah.
And then Pops was mowing lawns. Yeah, and I think that's something that a lot of immigrants, refugees, you know, people, you know, that nature. You know, if I'm saying it correctly, I want to be as respectful as possible, you know. But that's beginning means of a job, honest living, without, you know, committing any crimes. It's an honest job, bro. You know? And so where do we go from there? You know, moving forward, when do you get out of that 1-bedroom apartment? You know, and that's crazy, 15 people in a 1-bedroom apartment. And I was going to make this comment earlier, bro, but I mean, Asian people really don't need furniture because through culture, do you guys sit on like pillows or like back in the day, not now, bro? You know what I mean? You know, and you know.
We eat and sleep on the floor.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, shit.
You know, like we don't wear shoes in the house, so our floor is you're sleeping and dinner table, you know. So you're right, we don't need much. Yeah.
I love that, bro. I have some family on my side that do that. I mean, distant family, I'll say. That if you go to their house, you got to take your shoes off.
Right.
And they didn't always do that.
Right.
You know? And then some. And I remember back in the day, I'd be just like, man, it's some bullshit, man. They need to think they way too good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Too bougie and this and that, you know?
Right.
But in actuality, it's fucking smart as shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
It's bad luck. I mean, what my parents told me, it's hygienic, right?
Yes.
Outside, people spit and you drag all kind of shit into the house. So.
Yes. I need to, you know what, bro? This day moving forward, no more shoes in my house. Real shit, brother. Real shit, because it's so fucking true, dog.
Yeah. The
stuff that we put our shoes on, and then we walk in at like what 60%, 70% of houses you walk into, you're walking in with your shoes. Not everybody holds that, but maybe on a higher scale. But Asians always are like that. You know, I've always noticed that when you go by Asian house. You know what I mean, it's porch. You know what I mean? Makes sense. Makes big time sense. I want to start doing that at my house, bro. But we're so busy though. We running in and out. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, they're gonna steal your shoes anyway.
That's Dulo, bro. Yeah. But so 1-bedroom apartment, brother. You know, how you know, as you're getting older, that you can start remembering things, or maybe from what your family was telling you. How was life moving forward for your family, bro? Your mom and pops.
I think originally my dad, he found a house for rent in Rosamond.
Okay.
So we was able to move my aunt. I mean, not my aunts, my uncles, and all of us under one. You know, at least a house for more for us to stay in. So my dad knew he needed to make enough money to cover for the rent. So him and my mom and my mom's younger brother, they I think it was, I don't know, my aunt on my dad or my mom's side, but she had a photo studio in Compton.
Yeah.
Right next to the Compton courthouse.
A photo studio.
Yeah. I remember back then you take pictures and you had little pocket photos. You could,
Yeah.
You know, everybody used to trade and high
You said your mom and your aunt didn't have that?
It's my aunt. I don't know if
Your
she's,
aunt, okay.
yeah, I don't know if it was on my dad or my mom's side, but she told my parents, come down to Compton, open a business.
Yeah.
Right. this is a very good neighborhood. Man, it's Compton. My parents are, they're coming for that. They don't think, okay, you say it's a nice neighborhood. They come down there, they're going to open a business, start a business then. So first drive-by, my aunt packs up, leaves, gone. Now my parents are stuck there with a store. They don't know what to do.
Oh, that's cold.
So my dad told me when he opened the shop in right next to the Compton Courthouse, he said that he didn't know what he was selling or what he was doing. So all he told me was he's buying like children's toys, little like gifts from Chinatown, and we'll take it down to Compton and we'll sell it around that city. Yeah. And then he told me like he didn't know like what city he was in, so he was going around like back then it was like instead of Target's Kmart, right?
Yeah.
And then whatever stores happened, and he was asking around people like, hey, I just opened a business. Would you like to see me sell here? So he noticed predominantly it's mostly African American. So he realized in the plaza there's a salon right there, and across there's a barber shop. So my dad just told me he started selling human hair. Human hair, everything you could think of, synthetic human hair, like weaving, like anything that goes with like braids, wigs. It was the store's pack. It went from toys and little stuff from Chinatown to the whole everything you could think of was down there. He fell, like fake Tommy Hilfiger watches, fake bags. Like
hustling.
Yeah, it's hustling. And then
he knew what they wanted right there.
Well, he was able to find and then I guess through networking around, right? Yeah. There's a Korean hair company. So what they did was the orphanage, in India and stuff, like they will send bundles of like hair from there, ship it across to here to California. So my dad was getting pennies on a dollar. So what he did was he opened up a back room, dip it in like chemical, clean them out, put it on a track, right? Call it whatever, Hollywood Italian hair, and sell them for $7.99 for like 18-inch bundle. So that's how he was making his money. Yeah.
Your pops is a G, bro. That shit is smart as hell, bro. I mean, Asian people are logical thinkers, dog. Let's be real about it. You know what I mean? Like, Mexicans are just going to go and sell whatever they know to sell. And they're just going to be like, this is what we got, and that's it. You know what I mean? But the Asian is going to go and study the motherfucking demographics right there. And that's why they own all the motherfucking stores. All liquor stores. They know where the alcoholics are at. It's true, dog. It's true. Asians got all the spots. Honestly, brother, and I'm not trying to make a joke out of it, but let's be real about it. It just comes down to probably just logical thinking, basic thinking, dog. Not overthinking it. Not saying I'm going to open up a Korean barbecue right here in South Central or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, not that they don't like Korean barbecue, but, you got to tailor to the, cater to the fucking community. And then Pops, man, then he got the plug. Yeah. And he had the best hair in the city, probably. All his sisters were fucking with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he made a deal with the salons, like if they bring customers, he'll give them 20% or 25% off everything. So, he was pretty much exchanging the foot traffic, Yeah, whatever customers comes in, they need something done with their hair. They were like, oh, you need some product? Go to the store over here. So they're just sending all directly into his store. And then he had the governor's office right on top of him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. He was killing it.
Yeah, he was killing it.
And he had the juice cart upstairs.
I mean, for the 90s, as I grew up, my dad, taught me how to take care of the business. I mean, he was bringing in at least $1,000 a day.
Wow.
So that's not bad for during the 90s.
That's amazing, brother. Yeah. He was doing good.
Doing very good.
And so at this time, is mom and pops not together?
Yeah. They end up, I don't want to say it's a typical, like Asian family household, but as business start doing better, then family feuds start fighting over the money,
But is it a typical Asian thing?
I mean,
is it common within the Asian community? Well, let's say it's common within any community, right? Once you start seeing money,
right, yeah.
At first, it's all good. Then pop starts,
Yeah.
starts coming home with some hickeys from some of them black girls he's selling the hair to. This pop star pimping some shit out, bro. I'll be honest, dog. Like, was he just like, you know what I mean? You get there and he got a little couple, you know?
Chocolates.
Yeah, he got little chocolate bunnies rocking around, bro, you know?
Yeah.
Shit. This shit's selling like crack. No, all respect, brother. So he's teaching you the business during the 90s. Okay. How old are you at this time?
I think 12 or 11.
12, 11 years old. So that's got to be pretty freaking amazing. I mean, you're actually putting your hands. You're working. You're working in the store.
Everybody had to help around. You know, like my dad told me, like the way he taught at home was after school. My mom would pick us up and take me straight to the store. You know, everyone helps out. You know, either I'm restocking the shelves or taking out the trash, or he taught me very young how to use the cash register. And then I realized a lot of the ladies that come from the shop, they don't carry purses. They'll put the money
in their breast.
Yeah,
in their
or in the shoe and the sock, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think that's kind of like a hood thing right there.
Yeah,
because they don't want to get jacked, bro.
So my mom, every time when the customer leaves, right, she said, "Look over the counter." I'm like, "Why?" She says, "Just look over it." You know, I'll see like $1, $5. I found a 20 one time, but
because they would always drop it, put their shit in there, you know.
Yeah, they drop it. So my mom said, if they don't come back for it at the end of the night, you can keep it. So
excuse me.
So I was looking forward, and I used to have ice cream money. I can go to the donut shop and get myself, have some quarters to play the arcade, the little arcade machine, or buy myself a little treat.
That's cool, bro. Those are the benefits of being raised up in that environment, and the little things. Look over the counter, that you can remember as a grown man, Remember mom used to tell me, look over the counter. They don't, hey, that's cool, man. I mean, to be raised in an environment like that, I think it's just a great way to set your kids up for success, I mean, that's bigger than an education almost.
Yeah.
Being raised in a business, small business, and it's doing good too, right? Imagine if it wasn't doing good, and I'm probably sure you guys had your ups and downs, man. But when business isn't good and everybody's stressed out and people aren't happy, man, it's not a good environment for nobody, So moving forward in your life with this business, I mean, working with your pops, how long did you work there? And how was it too? I mean, how were you able to, obviously your pops and your moms adapted very well, very easy, right? To say the least, and it blows my fucking mind because let's be real about it, man. There's people that have been here for generations and generations.
Yeah.
And they still ain't figured this shit out.
Yeah.
But then you got a refugee, first generation, right? Come through. They selling the hair to the black girls, They just, they're figuring it out like this, And
the Crips there, I remember growing my dad too, they were trying to extort him too.
The Crips were trying to extort pops?
Yeah, so they tell him, they send a guy down there, and he tells them, every week you got to pay me this amount. You don't, we're going to bash your store in. So he bashed the window and threw a rock, stone the window out every week until my dad just kept calling the cops. But you remember the police back then, you called them, they'll take 2 hours to arrive.
Yeah.
And the cop comes looking all beat up, like had bandages on his face and everything. And then I remember the first time we got robbed, he told my parents, "Is this your first? How long you guys been here?" I think my dad told him, "Oh, 3 months." He said, "Okay, well, just to let you know, everybody gets robbed here at least once." He said, "My advice to you, get your license to get concealed carry and just arm yourself." Yeah. He just walked out. Didn't make a report or nothing. And so because all the look at all the drive-bys too. You know how the synthetic hair that comes in boxes. So my dad just packing them up in front of the store, the window, to just at least shield some of the stray bullets when it's come flying in.
We find out those motherfuckers are bulletproof, bro.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, that is wild. It's. And then when we got the taste, and that's when my dad realized what Compton's really is. This ain't a nice neighborhood, You can't even leave your car running. One time, my uncle, my dad, I think he left it running, trying to throw the trash, warm the car up. Yeah, dude, hop right into it, took it down the block, stripped it for everything. There ain't nothing left in there. No wheels, no nothing. They took the whole thing apart. Found it was just stripped. All left is just the IBSC car, just the shell of the car. You know?
Brakes and shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, bro, in the sense of like, you know, the politics within the neighborhood, you know, like it's not perfect. And we're talking about the 90s, right? You know, what did you think about that part? I think it was Menace to Society when...
and they went to the Asian store?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I see how my parents were. You know what I mean?
Do you think your parents were like that?
But
you had to be like that in a sense, right?
But you see, look at the type of environment. How can it not be stereotyping? I mean, don't get me wrong. I see brothers come in and just grab something, put in a jacket. I'm looking the other way like I ain't stopping them. You know what? Go ahead, walk on out. My dad would tell me if somebody steals clothes that he had the jewelry store that had those metal fences where you slam it and it locks with the, you know, you had to press the button to buzz him in.
Yeah.
So if I see a dude walks in, I just let him steal. I'm not even going to try to stop him. Because I know he has his gun. He's going to try to shoot one of us inside the store.
Yeah.
The only thing he did was, so he built a platform underneath the cash register, right?
Yeah.
So it's high enough to where, because we're short, we're Asian short. Them dudes, like, you know, I mean, the blacks, they're like, what, 6-7 feet tall?
Yeah.
So my parents, you know, my mom's like 4'11".
Yeah.
My dad probably 5'1", so he can't even look at him up in the eye. So he told me he used the little platform underneath the cash register. Underneath there's actually all like the stuff we have for the store, like, you know, like it's inventory for hiding in there. So it's a storage space, but at the same time too, so he can stand up, be taller than them. So my dad told me if they pull a gun out on you, he said just duck down, right? We can just hide down there. And then, you know what I mean? Like, we could just run underneath the storage underneath he built underneath where we're standing at.
Had it all planned out.
Yeah, he had it all planned out. Yeah.
There was this Asian dude. I want to share this story, dog. And I've shared it before in my neighborhood in the 90s. Fair Market. His name was Ken. Asian dude, right? I don't know if he was Chinese or what, but he was a cool motherfucker, bro. But everybody in the neighborhood, he knew everybody in the neighborhood. By first name, nickname, last name, everything. Knew moms, pops, everybody, right? And so also too, we always hung out at Fair Market, El Paso and 50, right? And you know, he let us hang out, you know, in the parking lots, you know? But he already knew it. I mean, it's the 90s, dog, right? You know? But we always did beer runs, but we would never do a beer run right there because Ken was the homie, you know what I mean? And Ken was the homie like this. When we were smoking crack or we were on a fucking sick one, bro, we take all the stolen shit to him, bro. I'm blasting him right now, bro. and we put it on the counter, fool. $10. All right, fuck it, Ken. Go ahead, dog. Put it under the table. Give us the money. Hey, bro, we had credit lines with him, bro. Like the dude was
nice.
I mean, he worked with the community, bro. And so it was just like an unsaid thing that nobody ever fucked with that market right there, that liquor store, you know. But sometimes we'd be right there hanging out and there would be somebody from maybe the other side of the neighborhood or something like that. They weren't familiar with that street and that liquor store and those, you know, politics of right there. And they would do a beer run, bro. I'll pull over, let's do a beer run real quick. And we already knew what it was gonna be. We'd be like, watch this shit right here. And Ken was a fool, dog. That motherfucker ain't playing no games, dog. Every single time he jump over the counter with a 9mm, bro. And he don't chase him out the fucking store, bro. He'll chase him a mile down the street. This boy was a fucking athlete, dog. This motherfucker was no joke. You see him like this, dog, with a 9mm in his hand. Motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking shoot you, you know? And most of the time, he bring his shit back, dog. All the time. We'd be like, that's right, Ken. Got his ass. Hey, that dude was legit. But, you know, and Asians have most of those type of stores within the community. It's so crazy. Does that ever trip you out, or is that just such a common thing for yourself?
I think this is because, you know, like it's American dream, right? Everybody come here. It's like we all grew up or live in third world country, you know. So I feel like that opportunity or the family, whatever business, we understand. We live out here. Unfortunately, we live a life where you had to make money everything costs money, right? Food, rent, everything. So my dad always tell me like, he always told me, look, he's like, your sister, like, as long as she take care of herself, she can marry a guy, he'll take care of her. But you, he told me like, you don't make no money. He said like, what are you gonna do? Who's gonna look after you, right? So he told me like, make money first. He says, woman come after. He said, you make money. He's like, everything falls right after that, But he told me like, and then he told me just in life, like nothing's free. And everything in life, my father told me like, you can have a million friends, but you're lucky you find that one true one that be there for you financially, mentally, physically.
I love that right there, bro. Yeah, that's like big truth behind that right there.
Yeah.
I mean, facts, right? Everybody says facts, bro. So sometimes I try to hold myself from saying it. But yeah, that's great advice. And so now we're talking about culturally, right? In regards to, how many siblings do you have?
I have one older sister and a younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so in this particular conversation, Pops is saying, well, your sister, she's going to find a good dude, and I'm going to there's probably, he would have to ask for her hand in marriage, right? Mm-hmm. To your Pops. Mm-hmm. And culturally, that's how it's done. Mm-hmm. I think it's done like that across the board. If, if she has a, family, a decent family, Mm-hmm. And then Pops checks them out, right? Says, all right, well, what kind of job you got? Bob, this and that, and then approves it, And so in the culture, though, what I'm saying, or what I'm trying to get at, is the men take care of the women.
Correct, right.
Men take care of the women.
Yeah.
But we're here in 2024. Is it still like that? Are those kind of like old school ways, values?
I feel like I still follow the principles my family taught upon me,
Respect. Yes.
It's different. I said much more since I've been home. Time I felt like, because when I went in, cell phone wasn't even invented yet. Like times were simpler, right? Now you come home, I feel like everything is social media has pretty much has made it to where, I seen people more concerned about how many likes and views they're getting on their internet, or they have become where TV has to tell them how to talk, how to dress, or not to be yourself no more, And I feel like for us, remember, time for us is simple back then, to where we don't have to, social media. I feel like, it opened, I feel like, a new era where it gives the new generation how to make passive income more quicker, but then you lose your value if your family didn't, like you said, right? That's why I try to hold whatever my parents raised me, because I don't want to, one is forget my own language, because if I have start a family day, if I had to raise children, losing where I'm coming from, either speaking my own language or anything they taught me, then that dies right there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But
salute to you on that too, bro.
Yeah.
That's important.
It's like I can say, it took me 3 months how to learn how to use a cell phone.
Yeah.
I'm still catching up. I'm still living in the dinosaur age, So.
How long you been out for?
A little under 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's still, I'd say that's still semi-fresh, especially after being down for 17 years.
Yeah.
Because you're starting life all over again. But we'll get into that. I like where I want to get back to where we're at right now in regards to getting to that. But I think we're still laying down the foundation of who you are and where you come from, and who the person sitting across from us today. This evening. Thank you guys for everybody tapping in too. Hit that like, all 533 of you guys tapped in right now. Appreciate the love. And so, I love that, and I love, and I think about it. I have daughters.
Yeah.
I have daughters, and I get it, and I just respect it. But I raised my girls to this in this 2024 to be the big dogs. You know what I mean? And not have to, worry about that. But anyways, back to the way you were raised and these gems Pops is dropping to you. You know what I mean? I love them, I respect them. You know what I mean? It's the foundation of human beings, so to speak, you know? Because I think that goes across the board, like culturally, in a sense, like a lot of different, you know what I mean? Like even, you know, a lot of different nationalities. I'm sorry, let me spit this out, you know, in regards to, you know, hey, hopefully your sister gets a good dude that's going to take care of her, you know, and hopefully one day you get your shit together, start making money so you can raise a family, you know, right? It makes sense. I think it might be written in the Bible or something like that, you know, right? I mean, it's the basic rules of life almost. So you pick this up, and what are you doing with it from this point on? You know?
I mean, after we look after my parents split? Or?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, we're talking about your Pops' shop, you know, conversation with Pops, you know, Pops lacing you up, giving you this game, you know, making sure that, you know, I mean, how was school, bro? How was school?
Terrible.
Terrible. Why terrible?
Well, you know, look at school for us in Los Angeles. It wasn't so great, you know.
Fucking kids are assholes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, they ain't trying to teach you shit, you know. As I felt like for one.
Yeah.
So, and then everybody start getting to that gang life already, very at a young age.
Yeah, and then at this time you're in Rosemead?
Yeah. So I grew up. Unfortunately, my sister was dating, her ex-boyfriends were gang members, right? So the problem I had to deal with the lash was everybody, so even though we're young, we're not too young to join in, but their brothers or sister or somebody is affiliated. So since my sister would date, let's say, somebody from Asian boys or Vietnamese boys or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They can't do nothing to her. She's a female, so I would be the target, or my little brother would be the target, you know?
In the sense of what, though? Like if they wanted to, like, get back at her or something? Or
give us a hard time at school.
Give you a hard time, but but if your sister is dating one of those dudes, I would say that it would be like, hey, that's so-and-so's little bro right there. He cool, leave him alone. But no, it wasn't like that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but that comes in all schools, right? There's different groups of individuals.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get heat from you know, all sorts of stuff, right? It just comes with any nationality, any kid, right? They gotta I believe they all gotta go through that. And the ones that don't, you know, they probably end up like really like pieces of shits in life, bro.
Yeah.
That didn't get that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That pressure in life, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That adversity, dog. It's important, bro. It builds, you know, character. Yeah. Thank you. You know, it builds a lot. I've gone through that. You know, you've gone through that. And so what point in time do you start looking at the gangs and being like, man, I'm gonna be one of them dudes?
I got picked on one in PE. So then, look, it's actually, some, he was Hispanic. I don't know where he's from, but, yeah, I think he pushed me and then I failed and my forehead actually hit the concrete pavement. I got a big old knot, like a baseball knot on my forehead.
Do you remember what the altercation was about?
I don't.
You don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Was this one of many?
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of incidents with, like, say, Mexican kids?
Yeah, because I feel, correct. So part of, I had to deal with getting bullied by my own peers, right?
Yeah.
Is, you know, so Asian and Hispanic as well from back then.
They're beefing.
Yeah, they're beefing. Don't get along either.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But then as I grew up, I grew up a lot of, you know, like brothers from Lomas, you know?
Yeah.
So they, some of them, we grew up together from childhood, so.
And shout out to the homies from Lomas. We fuck with a lot of them right here.
Yeah. So they end up, you know, like giving me aid and help and stuff.
Yeah.
And but as I got older, eventually, once my little brother started school, then I couldn't do so much to help him. So after kind of like when I end up all those fights or whatever, I didn't have no backup no more. You know what I mean? And then you're right, like then that's when I met the groups or the guys I'm from now, they're
Watching.
Yeah, they're starting high school. So one of my childhood friends, he knew somebody, and then he told me, hold on, like, we'll get you some help, right? So, and I was like, damn, you seen these guys, right? Whatever he said to them that day, the dude that picked on me, stop. So I in my mind, I'm young, I'm thinking, well, I wanted to be, a member from that, like, just to be respected. You know what I mean? So I learned at a young life, like, respect it's something, it's not given, it's something earned. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, when I grew up with these guys, to make people respect you got to make people fear you.
Yes, sir.
So it was taught to me, very the wrong way, and that's pretty much it. And then I ended up bad influence my little brother too.
And he got into the watching too.
He's doing life with no parole now for capital murder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shoosh. Sheesh. Watching youth. What does it mean again? Youth.
Chinese youth.
Chinese youth.
Yeah.
Yes. Chinese youth, baby. I remember them dudes when I was young, bro. Watching in Alhambra. Who's be gangstered up. What was that Cortez on, bro? Hey, look, you know what I mean? Shit. Dudes are with the business, man, most definitely, man. And they were feared, too. Now, Alhambra, Joaquin were feared, bro.
Yeah.
Feared in a real way.
Yeah.
Because they were known as being some just crazy-ass motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
So always, what I mean? My respect to all those brothers right there and yourself, And so you're from this group of individuals.
Yeah.
And how's your life changed now,
My parents didn't know
Yeah.
until I got our house shot up. That's when they end up splitting up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, that's a fucked up way to find out your kid's gang related, for one thing. That's the worst way to find out your kid's gang related. The house getting shot up. I mean, for one thing, that's violation, But that shit does happen, and we're talking about the 90s, 2000s, shit like that, right? Yes, it does happen, bro. But that was what do you call it? The straw that broke the camel's back? Because mom and pops were already rocky?
They were, and then my parents just, after that happened, like, and then my mom and dad was like, well, I don't want them, you take them. And then my mom was like, no, you take them. We were just too much trouble, So my dad ended up going back to his country. My mom stayed, lucky with us. So she was raising the three of us, and it was, I gave her hell. Once my dad was out of the picture, and then I didn't want to look like a punk after they did that. Without my dad, because my dad, I feared him. He ruled the house like an iron fist. So once he's out of the picture, I just like screw this shit. Like I can't. I had to do something about it, and they're pumping me up too. Like, you gonna do something about it or what? So, and then, and then ended up pretty much. Eventually, it caught up, and that's when I went to juvie. I served my first time in juvie. And then once I went in, I never got back out. I think it only lasted no more than probably less than a year before I caught the big train to upstate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this real quick. So now I feel like we're going to get into you catching your juvenile case.
Yeah.
They gave you all that time? Were you a juvenile when you caught all that time? Or you were a young adult, right?
Yeah.
Young adult at the time? We'll get into how old and all that other stuff. But I want to ask you this. Bro, Pops had it good, man.
I know.
He had the store. He was slanging the hair. What the fuck, dog? Why would he go back to fucking Vietnam? His family's there, right?
Remember, Lucky, they when the business was doing well, my parents and then her, so it's my mom's her brother, and then I don't know the details, but I know they're feuding over the business. Okay. And it's just bad blood between them. It's just drama,
They just destroyed the family, sort of, in a sense.
The bit will end up where I think my mom was left with the business, and then I don't know. Well, I don't want to get into it because I don't want to put my family on blast.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah.
It's all good. But Pops went back to Vietnam.
He had to because the store ended up just going to shit.
Okay.
Once that family feud happened, it like the store stopped opening. The customers walked away, and then there's actually somebody 3 blocks down from ripped off my parents' like store name, saying that they're the second store open, start stealing the customers. So business just start going way downhill.
Was it another Asian? Was it some other Asians?
Yeah.
It's a dirty game, huh?
Yeah, dirty
No matter,
game,
no love, right? Yeah.
So they had the same because my parents' store is T&T Beauty Supply. It stands for my dad's name, my mom's, and my mom's younger brother. He did the whole because he was going to college at the time, so he was helping finding ways to market my parents' store, bringing more foot traffic.
Yeah.
So T&T is their initials.
Yeah.
So that they pretty much copy the same name 3 blocks down, and then saying, "Hey, we're the new store. Come over here. We give you better pricing." You know what I mean? So while they're feuding over all that,
It must
the
have been
business.
Cambodian or something, huh?
I never seen him.
Just fucking, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes Mexicans be like, they must be Salvadorians.
I think they're Korean. Because I saw the girl came one time. She came in with a $20 bill and asked me for a change.
Yeah.
And then my dad came or started yelling. He said, "Get the fuck out of my store!" And then I didn't know what's going on, right? And then my dad told me that girl came and asked for a change. Is the new store that took their name down the block.
And she was just like a spy.
Yeah.
Trying to peep game.
Yeah, peep game, yeah.
Damn. That's a whole nother podcast right there, bro. The beefs and, hey, check it out, everybody. We're going to be right back with the homie Tiger right here, baby. Hey, brother, this has been so good. We're gonna get to the second half. I got to pay some bills right now. I got to do some advertisement. But if you would like to use the restroom, get yourself a drink, please do so. And everyone else in here too, make yourself comfortable. There's a restroom behind that door right there. And there's bubbly sodas. Yeah, there's water right. There's some beers in there too, bro. Yeah, help yourself, dog. And my phone died, so I can't do ads. Hey, where's the phone? Where's their charger at, bro? I grabbed the one from right there, dog, but plug it back in over there, dog. Yeah, and put my phone, because for some reason it wasn't working right. Yeah, go ahead and use that restroom right there, dog. Yeah, we'll be right back. Well, check it out, dog. I need my phone to charge up so I can do this advertisement, man. Yayo, they said yayo break. No yayo in here no more, baby. Shroom break for Lucky. Haven't done shrooms on a podcast in a cool little minute, man. Yeah, I'll see you guys, man. I'll see you guys right there. Let's see real quick. I got some weed right here. You guys want some weed or what? Yeah, I got some shit that's rolled up already. Oh, sorry, dog. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Cali plug goodies for you.
Okay. Hell yeah. Good shit. Cali joints. Cali plug joints. That's your guys' shit. Who's that? That's your shit right there?
Yeah, I'm his project manager.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Pete Gang, give me that shit right there. Let's plug it real quick. Yeah, so we got Cali plug. Got the ashtray right here, baby. Is this me right here, bro?
That's all you.
Oh, thank you, bro. Got the fucking grinder, Cali plug grinder.
Hell yeah.
I like it. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, that's nice, dog. And so what we have right here is we have Cali plug joints. You want to sit right there, bro, and talk in the mic real quick? Yeah, go ahead and sit right there, dog, and talk about the brand, talk about what you got going on right here. I mean, my phone is dead, so I can't do my advertisement.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I came here to support P. Savvy's my bro, his family, it's nothing but cool to me, really good guy. It's cool sharing your story.
Yeah.
He's affiliated with Cali Plug. He's a good friend of ours, known him for a long time. We do a lot of stuff together, so Cali wanted me to come up here and lace you guys up with some goodies and make sure, he takes care of you. There's Savvy's bag right there.
Hell yeah. Nice. Mm-hmm. So Savvy's bags, this is Savvy versus everybody. Is this a part of what you guys are doing too?
No, but we're in collaboration. We're like partners.
Okay, so this is Savvy. Is this your brand, brother?
Nah, that's shit.
That's Savvy. Yeah. Okay.
So, like,
It's this prepackaged brand.
And so, okay, cool. There's a lot of shit in here, bro.
Yeah.
Let me smell this shit right here, dog. And so how can they follow you? How can they support Cali Plug, bro?
You can go on Instagram at CALI. We own Cali and we own Cali Plug. So either one, CALI or CALIPLUG.
Okay, and then how do they get? Do you guys have a delivery service? How do they do it?
Yeah, so we have a delivery service. We have a pop-up that runs 7 days a week in Los Angeles, New York, Miami, and Chicago.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's a great business, huh?
Yeah,
It's a competitive business, right?
super competitive. Yeah, we've been blessed to be one of the big ones in the game for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the owner, Stacey's a good friend of mine. He used to be Stacey used to be a sponsor here, but
Oh, dope.
we're gonna pick up back up next year probably.
Nice.
But and Killa Kush is a sponsor of ours. Shout out to Killa Kush, baby. Killa Kush is a sponsor of ours right here. Make sure you guys follow Killa Kush at Killa Kush _420, baby. We're sponsored by Graphic Joe. We're also sponsored by Gutter Phenom, Prime Equity Mortgage, La Conecta, stand the fuck up, baby. We're also sponsored by KDE, that's Killer Dog Entertainment. We're also sponsored by Morty's Interdimensional Gummies, Passport to Unconsciousness, motherfuckers. We're also sponsored by Doug Sherrod, our criminal defense attorney. Man, we got that motherfucker on lock, baby. Hey, the best criminal defense attorney in the city of Los Angeles. He's a district attorney, and he used to be a federal prosecutor, dog. So our criminal defense, Doug Sherrod, is the best in the game, dog.
Shout out to him.
It's all about who you know. This dude goes in there and be like, oh shit, what up,
I know, I might need his number.
Hey, KingKongLawyer.com, and it's also right there. But I can also give you his personal phone number. And matter of fact, Doug Sherrod's gonna be here Saturday. He's pulling up and he says, fucking lucky out there, I got some good stories for you, dog. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
He's cool as shit, man. We're all sponsored by Apish, baby. Yeah, we got a lot. Tattoos by Canijo, baby. Holler at the homie. You see his phone number right there. You see his IG right there. Who else are we sponsored by? Graphic Joe. What's that?
I need a freak.
Yeah, shout out. We'll give them a shout out too. We're not sponsored by them right now, but we'll also I Need a Freak podcast. Yeah, yes sir. Shout out to them. They doing their thing and shit. And also Cali Plug.
Yeah, we need to become a sponsor. We need to come hook you guys up.
Yeah. Let me know, brother. And we fucking just easy work. We make it happen, dog. You know what I mean? Savvy versus everybody. And I'll let Paul give his plug for the Savvy.
Yeah, for
but you've
sure.
been in this business for a cool minute or what?
Yeah, yep. I've been with Cali for a while. I was a unpaid intern for a long time. I worked my way up, and now I'm as project manager. So
that's dope, brother.
Blessed.
What's consist of being a project manager? What's your name again?
My name's Q.
Q.
Yeah.
We didn't even do that.
We didn't even know. Nice to meet you.
My bad, brother.
No, it's good. It's good. I mean, a lot entails with it. I help him manage his facilities, employees, operations. Just he likes to start all these different passion projects. I help him complete it.
Bro, you seem like you need to be on the next Stoner movie, bro. You got the fucking hair, bro.
I know. I'm a rapper. That's why I gotta keep the.
You rap, fool?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? Let's hear some bars, bro.
Acapella.
Acapella, fuck it, dog. If you want me to drop you a beat, I'll drop you a beat.
It's good.
We do beats up in this bitch. We blast motherfuckers right here. Everybody's a rapper right now,
all right,
bro.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Look, I'm waking up in Puerto Rico in that B&B. I can't ever trust a bitch like what she's seeing me. Bad bitches hitting on my phone trying to get in for free. But I ain't really with the flex and I'm just being me. I'm in the mix but out the way, little baby, I'm getting paid. I've been running through these bows, you can see it in my face. You can see it in my face. Take a hit about this blunt and take me up to outer space.
Okay. There go Q right there, baby.
There you go.
Yeah, I see it. I feel it. I hear it.
Love.
That's what's up, dog.
Hell yeah.
I mean the rap, bro. Everybody is rapping, dog. Right?
Yep.
But you know what? You have a unique look. I'll give you that.
Appreciate you.
You got a unique look. And so, and it's all about like vibes now. Vibe rap, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, my music's fun, bro. I'm not. It's fun. I'm not trying to be anybody I'm not. You feel me?
Exactly. You know what? Respect for that, brother. I'm not trying to be anybody I'm not.
Yep.
Yeah, that's dope. And so, who are you? Besides a fun guy.
I'm Q. I make music. I surf. I skate. I build cars and motorcycles. All vintage stuff with my pops.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
You surf? That's tight, dog.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to surf, bro.
No, for sure.
I think I need to lose some weight, though, first, dog. You know what I mean? I need to lose this motherfucking gut right
come
here,
out
baby.
there. Come, we got you.
Yeah, I'm boogie boarding until then. You ready, my G? Yeah. You got some water still right there? You need anything else? Would you like a bubbly? Would you like a beer? Would you like some wine?
Water's good.
Water? Water? Killer dog, please? Yeah. It's not charging? Okay. Surfing is cool. Shout out to Rodney in LA. Rodney in LA said surfing is cool. Surfing is fucking dope, bro. They always talking about the ocean is dirty. Like, no shit, the ocean is dirty. We dump shit in the ocean. You out of here, brother? Be easy, dog. Holla at me, dog. Let me know when you're ready.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All good, though? Okay, here we go. Bop. House gets shot up. House gets shot up. House gets shot up. You get impressed. Moms and pops separate. But you still getting pressed. You got pressed. You're getting pressed, right? From the fellas, right? Oh, you got to bust a grape, homie. What's happening? This is Wah Ching. Shit. Tighten up them Cortez. Did you wear Cortez back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, remember when it had the 2000 Cortez?
The 2000 Cortez? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think it was like, and with the red, it had the blue, it had like three colors.
Yeah. That's when they brought out the Asian colors.
Yeah, correct.
No,
right.
No, but they had some like different, like they would have the red and the blue or mixed together, right? Yeah. Anyways, you had your business. You go to juvenile halls. You said this is when when you started to like basically your free life was over with, so to speak, right? You know, when did you go to the juvenile halls for the first time? Can you mind talking about it? I mean.
And they got me lucky for what they got me. The cops raided my mom's place, so they found a firearm underneath the bed, and then they charged me for assault with deadly weapon. Yeah. And then it was my first offense, so the public defender told me either you plead guilty to it. I think after 3 months going to court, he said you plead guilty, you go home today. You don't plead guilty to it, then he said it's just either you. I don't want to sit longer in juvie, you know.
Yeah.
I just want to go home, and then Christmas coming up too, so I just pled guilty to it. I mean, they already got me already, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you plead guilty, and it sounds like you had a sweet enough deal to plead guilty and just say fuck it, just so you can get it out the way, right? Because it's your first offense. Yeah. How is it you're going in the juvenile house first time? I
was in Boys R. I mean, the smell, man. That's the first thing I think hits me the most. It's like you can't breathe. You know what I mean? Like it's hot. And you know how to give you those it's like blankets that it's those like. It looks like a recycled material or something. Like it's it smells almost like burning, like almost like rubber or something.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, all I remember is it's raining. I was young, I was scared, so I cried myself to sleep that night. And then since I was lucky too young, so they moved me to Omega, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's and salute to you, brother, for just keeping it a buck, you know what I mean? And saying I was scared. I cried myself to sleep, you know? You know.
I didn't know.
If we weren't so many cats that I mean the realists are gonna I'm telling you, man, the realists, bro, are gonna tell it the way it really was. And not the way they think it is right now, you know what I mean? Or not the way they're trying to make themselves look on Instagram, you know, back to that social media shit, right? But I really appreciate it when we have guests on here that are very transparent, and sometimes one would not want to share that, you know? But hey.
You never think the consequences, that's what I was facing, you know? Yeah, like, I mean, at the moment that you think, I thought when I was what I was doing, I thought, look at what I was doing, it felt good to get your revenge.
Yeah.
But once reality hits you, then now, You know, I mean, I'm first time from everything, getting chained up, catching the ride, going to the bus, sitting in the tank. For me, the smell, everything, like seeing everything was, it's dramatizing, Yeah. So. What I hate the most is, I don't know why every year there's a lady that comes and wears this. Remember Lamb Chop? She wears a little puppet, and then they come through every holiday, and then they'll bring you a cold pizza and a little piece of chicken, and she'll bring, she put on the little glove and sing Merry Christmas to you with the, that's the only thing I can remember out of it. I don't like it, but at least I look forward to that cold pizza, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to eat the nasty juvenile hall food, right?
Yeah.
So,
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So you catch your time. For that. Did you get like a probation type of thing, or
Yeah.
they were lenient?
Getting
Okay.
probation, yeah.
Yeah. You go home and you said it didn't last long.
Yeah, I keep getting more in trouble.
But you said you were giving your mom fucking hell, bro, because you said your pops had the iron fist of the crib, and now the pops was out the picture.
Yeah.
You were like, you weren't being a good kid, a good. You were taking advantage of your mom's kindness.
She's never home, so I was just free to do whatever I wish,
You weren't being responsible,
No, I'll hang out. With
but
the
you
home.
were taught to be responsible.
Yeah.
Okay, because but you know the difference, right? Because you were taught better than what you were doing.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you were taught better than what you were doing, so you're fucking off, bro. You're chilling with the homies.
And my mom actually moved us to Artesia. Try to
Okay.
get me away from San Gabriel Valley.
Shit's not far enough though, huh?
No. And that's how I learned how to drive. I stole her car. And I wanted to go kick the homie so bad, so
Yeah.
I stole her car, taught myself to drive local before I started driving on the freeway. And then I would drive from, because Artesia is near what, like Long Beach or
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir. 605.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm 13 years old, just driving my mom, stealing her car, driving all the way back to San Gabriel Valley.
Yeah.
And then I creep back during the night and put her car back, and I'm stupid. I don't think she's not gonna find out, right? She look at the gas tank; it's almost empty, so she knew I stole it.
You didn't even try putting $20 in that bitch.
I had the money.
Yeah, right.
But I didn't. I was like, how she knew I stole her car? And I'm like, oh, it's
And
the
you're
gas.
lying. You're like looking at her straight in her face and saying, "I didn't drink. I just woke up."
Yeah. So I played all cool. She knew. Yeah. And then she had lucky trying to have my uncle's. I think she was telling him. I think one day they came over. They said, we're going on a trip. Pack a bag. I'm like, okay. Took me all the way to Ohio. And said, yeah, your mom told us that she said that you're doing too many. You're not listening to her, and she don't want you to end up in jail or dead. So you're staying on Southern Ohio. You're not going back. So that was her second plan. They just leave me out there. But eventually there's a warrant out for my arrest, so I had to come home because I was on probation.
Yeah.
They don't know, my uncle, they did that without letting, no one knew nothing. So they just grabbed me, told me to pack a bag, and just kept me in Ohio. So.
And when you were probably in Ohio, all the family members were looking at you like, man, this is a badass kid right here.
I mean,
you're on parole. Not on parole, but you feel like you're all right.
Ohio, I mean, they're gangbanging out there too.
This is 90s, right?
Yeah. This is where I tripped out, right?
Yeah.
I think I skipped school one morning, and I heard, some arguing down the street. I'm looking out, peek out through the window, and I seen, a group of brothers. They were jumping the dude right at the corner, and it's snowing. And then I'm like, it's probably nothing, right? I lay back down, and I was like, man, I'm curious. Let me look back out the window again. When I look back out, the dude's running naked down the street in the snow.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, like just running down in the snow, right? And then I'm like, what the fuck's going on, right? And then I seen the guys. I guess they pulled a strap and fired 2 shots right at him. And then I'm looking now, get in the car. You see the cop car just skied right up. They fling up just like on Cops, in the show.
Yeah.
Just on scatter, and I'm watching the dude. Like one guy's right across the house, right across me, jumping over the fence in the snow and everything. Cops just trying to chase after him, catch up. When I was like, I was like, damn, they're gangbanging in the snow. That's something like, they don't snow in Cali, so for them to even do all that while it's cold, like,
That's next level.
yeah, that's next level shit right there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Straight up.
Yeah.
Bro, it's snowing. I'm a police officer. Shots are fired. A naked dude is running. I'm just like, nah, dog. We just gonna let this one slide over. It's cold, bro. But like you said, they used to this shit. Just like we
Yeah.
used to the heat, they used to that cold shit.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. No, that's fucking funny, bro. But if you really think about it, 90s, man, it was just popping off one way or the other everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a warrant for your arrest. You got to get back. How did you get back?
Uncle, he took me to the airport, bought me a one-way flight right back. He told me, he's man, I tried to do the right thing, man, but he said, you got to go back, turn yourself in, So I was all right. So, I think he gave me, like $100. He just told me try to stay out of trouble, listen to your mom, I came back. They actually let it go, but I still ended up getting in trouble. I think probably like a month later or something, and I went back in again. And this time, they sent me to Camp Rocky. Yeah, I think I did 7-8 months in Camp Rocky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you're out again.
And that time they started a program in Hollywood. The county was basically sending their people that work in the movie industry, right? Like either and one of my teachers, his name was Tim Cogchill. His wife was an actress on Days of Our Lives. I don't remember that soap opera show back then.
Yeah.
And he's a film critic. So I met him, and he told me, if you want to, pursue a career when you get out from boot camp, come find me. So all right, and so they're basically for kids who were, you want to get out of the gang, trying to learn, a trade skill, and then so the school was in Hollywood Entertainment Museum.
Okay.
So I went to regular school during the day, but at nighttime, they're teaching you film production, lighting and editing, costume design, anything you could think of for the movie industry. They're teaching it all from. It's somebody was funding the program.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, and so I asked I was trying to do good, so all I had to do was wake up every morning, take a bus, and then travel all the way down to Union Station, catch the train from there, get off from Hollywood and Highland, and go to school. And I go from school from 8 in the morning. I don't get off until 7, 8 at night, and travel back the same way. And then
It's a long day.
it is, but it kept me out of trouble. It's
It's a great school too, right?
Yeah,
Great
very good school.
opportunity.
Very good opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That you're able to experience that. So you've had some good looks. You've had some good looks at life in the beginning before, you copped that 17 years.
Yeah.
So that doesn't last, right? Where do we go from there? That doesn't last. That school, that track, you know what I mean?
I finished the school. I ended up getting a job at JCPenney.
So you're saying you graduated high school?
They were in the process already, because graduation, it didn't. They had to wait for all the students to graduate together and then do the ceremony. So since I was the first one, I had to wait but I never made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I didn't want to wander around the street, so yeah, I got a job, and I had a girlfriend back then.
Okay.
So me and her, decided, she left her family, get a place together. Then that's when I had to go get a job. So, and then it was only a part-time job at the mall.
JCPenney's, you said?
Yeah, JCPenney. Yeah.
How was it working at JCPenney's?
They had me work in the catalog department.
In the where?
Catalog department.
Catalog department.
And so, remember when they send those pamphlets home, those books, people order items from there, they'll ship it to JCPenney, and customers just arrives, and then they'll give a ticket number, and then I'll go to the back and then, grab their item and load it in their vehicle for them.
Yeah. Kind of like a low-key job.
Yeah. And then I got the phone call one day. They told me, hey, there's some trouble. And we always hang out. There's a little hangout spot, like, around in our area, like we all congregate. You know what I mean? So they said to tell everybody, grab some gear and everybody's gonna meet up. So I think what I understand was the guys that was from. One of the dude's girlfriend, some dude walk up to him and then banged him like, man, fuck you, and threw a drink on his girlfriend and slapped the other guy around or some shit, right? I don't know.
We need to get that dude on this podcast.
Yeah, it was the story. Lucky they were supposed to say they didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
they're supposed to beating him out, DP him in front of us,
The other hood.
Yeah,
because you had a rapport with the other neighborhood. Was it another Asian neighborhood?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And fucking, so it didn't happen?
Well, so that was how it was supposed to go now. It didn't happen that way.
Okay.
So I'm not thinking, I'm just riding. I think we went out by like three cars deep. And then we picked up, they left an individual in the plaza to show us the location. So when we picked them up, to take us to where the meetings could be at. Automatically, they charged me kidnapping for that already. But the individual is just taking us to the meeting, though, So that's one charge. And then right when I got there, they're already there waiting. It's like probably 20 guys waiting. It's sitting inside, one of those gated community park. Yeah.
I want to understand this correctly, and I want them to understand this correctly. So it's a meeting between two neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And then so we pull up, and then the guy that shows where the meeting at, he gets out of the car and runs down to his friend, his buddies down there already, and then we're all on the top, and then everybody start grouping up, and then we just met down. They're just two crowds just meeting each other, and sundown.
This sounds like a fucking movie, bro.
Yeah. So I'm because I have I was armed, so I was standing in the back.
Yeah.
And then my other homie, he was armed with me too, so it was two of us. We're standing in the back, and then they're speaking Chinese. I don't understand the shit they're saying. So they're going back and forth, and then one guy walks over, grabs a guy from my group, puts his arms around him, walks away. I'm like, okay, they're just probably just talking off. Now everybody's staring at each other, right? It's a stare down now.
Yeah.
Somebody, I don't know, I heard someone said something from the other side, and someone said, this is Hua Ching, and then some guy said, so what? That's all it took. As soon as that dude said, so what, right? And then I saw a punch flown, and everybody started fighting. So I can't see anything. And next thing I know, my homie, the one that's armed, the one right next to me on my right, when I looked over, he got three guys jumping his ass, and they're fighting over the strap that was inside his waistband. So I ran over there, kicked that dude, and then I just hear somebody was yelling in the crowd, like just open fire, So yeah, that was it. I realized whoever is running past me is on my side. Whoever is running into the park, that's not from my group. And then
so now they're separating.
Yeah, everybody's separated.
They're separated because straps are getting pulled out and they're popping off now.
Yeah, so mom, he crouched down right next to me, and then we're just dumping right into the park,
Yeah.
But it's dark. You can't really see anything. All I saw was just like flashes from there. Yeah,
from the other side.
Well, from the farm, all you see is the flash. So just to see, it looks like something taking pictures, right?
Yeah.
All you see is flash. It's so dark you can't see anything.
Yeah.
So it's just flash, and just little movements, and it's pitch black.
Yeah.
So, when they arrested me, like I think 3 months later at JCPenney, I was like, I didn't even know what it was about. Like, I thought that I didn't pay my parking ticket or something, and then ended up the dude from my group ended up, the guy that made the phone call. He's the one that, he threatened the witness and said, oh, as soon as they read him, they traced the phone call back, and then he gave me up. And then I went, and then that time the detective wanted to go after everybody from my side, so I don't want him to go after my homie, so I signed a confession. I took the blame for everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
When you're from, so if you're more, I don't want to dig, bro, but I'll ask this question. You answer it if you want. If you're Vietnamese, and you're from a Chinese origin neighborhood, right? Is there expected more from you? Or sometimes you may want to prove yourself a little bit more.
Right. I get what you're saying. Like, I can say, look, for my boys that I grew up from my side, we made a pact with one another, right? If you're not dead or went to prison by your 25, you're a made man. None of us made it past 25. Every single one of us either died or went to jail before we even hit 25.
Damn. So the ones that are alive considered made men.
Well, in my opinion, like, if you didn't die or went to jail if you're going from my time, right? Then that means you're a punk in my generation.
You weren't putting in the work.
No, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, when I was growing up, going through juvenile halls, prison at 18 years old, you know what I mean? That's where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to be at. Now, I just got lucky and didn't catch the big case. You feel me? You know? Instead, I caught 20 armed robberies in 1995 and came out on, it was almost like Cops, but it was called Life on the Beat, LAPD. I don't know if you remember that show, dog. Came out on that shit in 1995, dog, for 20 armed robberies and one other thing that I didn't do, dog. Anyways, so I get what you're saying, dog. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is expectations of a gang member, right? You know, of a gangster, dog, you know? You got to put in your work. You got to earn your stripes. You got to go to those places, you know? Unfortunately, you went to that place for 17 years. Yeah. 17 years. You've been out, what'd you say, 5, 6?
Under 5.
Under 5.
Yeah.
Under 5. And so that's when you left for 17 years? Okay. That's when you left for 17 years.
Yeah.
And so they charge you for kidnap because you picked the dude up, right? You said?
Yeah.
You picked dude up, and then
the laws back then, remember, look, they changed them. So it's the new gun law. Like, if you get caught with a firearm or use a firearm in a crime, I think it was 10 years automatic, right? I think they call 10 to 50 or something like that. Every round you discharge is 5 years. Every round is in the clip, it's 3 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can get almost 100, 50 years or more just for the firearm, you know.
So I've always heard of all these laws that were just like fucking nightmare laws, like you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, and fortunately for me, when I've been busted with straps or whatever, that I haven't had to face any of those. You know, thank God for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm one of the blessed ones. I'm one of the lucky ones. You know, I think God has always wanted me to do something different, you know what I mean, besides spend the rest of my life in prison, you know. Maybe it's doing this, I don't know, dog. You know what I mean? Maybe it's raising my kids, you know. I'll know when I meet my maker, when we have that conversation, if that exists, right? Or if you believe in that, you know. And I believe in that, you know. I believe in that. I'm a God-fearing man, you know. I don't know exactly what color the dude is, you know. But anyways.
That's the only thing that kept me from not going crazy all those years, you know.
Religion?
Yeah. Whenever my cellmate will be asleep at night, I'll look down, make sure, you know, he's not awake, and I'll get on my hands and knees and I'll pray to God, like, thank you for me, keep me alive today, help me survive tomorrow, like, so I can live to try to make it home, you know. But this, when I got sentenced, they sent me straight to the big house. I was I did all in maximum security. So you around everybody, they don't got nothing to lose. You know,
what penitentiary you been to? I mean, where did they send you for the first time?
Tehachapi.
Tehachapi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tehachapi.
Is it a 3-4 yard?
4 yard.
4 yard, okay.
And then we had to roll up some dude for owing debt, for drug debt. So they sent my ass straight to the hole. And when I got ADSEC kicked out, and then I opened up New Delano. Kern Valley.
Yeah, they got those nice, beautiful cells.
Yeah, that's when, remember, There was even no grass out there. No pull-up bars or nothing.
I did a layover right there in North Kern State Prison, Kern, right?
Right across the street, right? Is that one?
I did a layover there before they opened up that yard.
Okay,
when they
yeah.
built that part of the prison, right?
Yeah.
You get the big cells we're talking about, right? Yeah. And before I went to Calipat 4 yard, B yard. But I was like, damn, dog, leave me here. Fool, these cells are nice.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Very nice, yeah.
I mean, if you can ever rate a cell, you would say that
180 cell, they're bigger than 270 or anything else. So
and that's a 180 right there too,
yeah,
right?
180, correct. Yeah.
That's a huge. Are all 180s like that? Because I've only been on a 270.
180 is bigger.
A 180 cells are always bigger.
A little bigger, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone used to ask me like, how was it on the inside? I told them like because I don't, like it's my first time. I don't know about prison politics or how anybody runs,
Well, you're running other, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So right when I got there, now it's my first main line. I'm hitting the main line right now. So they put the Southsiders and the Northerners in the tank together in R&R.
That's not good.
Yeah. So they kick it. They kick it off.
Yeah.
They kick it off, and then
like they don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro.
yeah, I know.
Right?
I mean, and so,
like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Whoops.
yeah. So they crack it off.
Fucking assholes, bro.
Right. They have all the riot correction officers coming out with riot gear, breaking the fight. So they throwing gas grenade, bringing the rubber rounds at 40 millimeter.
Yeah.
They're blasting them inside until they fought for at least a good hour. And then we were all in cuffs.
That's a long ass fucking ride,
It's very
bro.
long. And then so some of that mace and it start flying out.
Yeah.
It's hitting me in the face, right?
Yeah. They can spray the yard, bro, and that coming through in the vents in the cells, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hitting me, and I'm tearing up and snot and everything. I can't see. It's coming out. My snot's coming out my nose, and all I see is green. Right? Somebody's wearing jumpsuit green. So I figured those are the correction officers because we're all still in our blue jumpsuit from the bus. So I asked them, "Hey, excuse me, sir. Like, hey, whatever you guys spray those inmates with, I can't see. Can you call a nurse over here?"
Yeah.
This dude walks over in front of the lieutenant, captain, all in front of his peers. And when I just got off the bus of all those inmates, right?
Yeah.
Walks over to me, and I think he's a sergeant because I can see he has little stripes on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Crouches down, unzips his pants, pulls out his fucking dick, and says, "You poor thing, let me wipe that shit off your face for you." Right?
Shut up. Are you serious, bro?
You know what I told myself? Welcome to your first day in fucking jail. Could you imagine how it was for the next 17 years? Yeah. That was my first day in prison, yeah.
That dude did that shit, bro?
Yeah, he did it right in front of the lieutenant, captain, everyone. They were just... So I was like, all right, I just not... I'm in cuffs, so what am I going to do, right? I'm in handcuffs.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
No, I feel it.
All right, that's all right, all right. And
I would say bite that shit off, bro, but that's not kosher, bro. It's not something you want to do, and that's not fighting fair.
Yeah.
But then again, that's not... Anyways. I mean, when was the last time anyone bit off a dick, dog? It's just not a story you want to share, right?
yeah.
That's crazy, dog. I've heard a lot of crazy shit in my life, brother.
Yeah.
But that right there... I mean, I've heard a lot of just crazy stuff that happens with, like, COs, but, man, to talk about the level of disrespect right there.
Yeah.
You know, that's...
I didn't even realize, like, because as you done time, like, you realize... Like they figure that we're illiterate, right? Most people come in, you're not, you don't have no education, right? So they abuse like our rights. And when that happened, they had me in handcuffs. They left me handcuffs I remember I saw the clock when the bus, pulls into R&R. It was 10 in the morning. They didn't even cut those handcuffs off, those plastic cuffs off of us until like 12, 1 in the morning. So I'm in cuffs the entire time, just hands like. I couldn't feel, by the time that they took them off, I couldn't even feel my arms no more. It was just no blood flowing down for there. My fingers are swollen like sausage, like
horrible,
purple.
though.
Yeah.
It's horrible, brother.
I didn't realize that was against your we still have human rights. You know what I mean? Like, they can't leave you like that.
I think the system has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think you'd be able to speak on it more than I can, being the fact that you're 5 years out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When did the mass hunger strike?
Were you part of the mass hunger strike? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were you in the Bay?
I was in Corcoran Shoe.
Corcoran Shoe.
Right when we took the initiative, yeah.
When you took the initiative. Shout out to you on that, bro. I've had about 3 homies that were in the Bay from the hunger strike right here on the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. But wow, it really changed the system, huh?
Yeah, that was. I mean, you're pretty sure you lucky to hear from the brothers that spoke on there. Like, that was very. I mean, the first one went through. We took a stand, right? After that, they found a new way to combat back against us. You know? Yeah.
This dude, if you guys know anything about the hunger strike, the mass hunger strike, I don't know if any. I know these are your boys right here, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys know what this dude went through, and just all the fellas went through, man. With this hunger strike to change CDC.
Yeah.
It's like legendary like shit, man. It's crazy, man. But you know,
That was
salute
only
to you for being a part of that and making a change in the system.
Yeah.
You know? How you know, I can imagine. I mean, do you want to speak on that or you want to
Yeah, like I feel like that. If that didn't happen, times when nothing changed. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to sacrifice for things that you want to change, like you said, right?
Yeah.
If that, I just said the same thing you just said. Yeah. Exactly.
It's crazy. Said like at that time, I took it all away because when I went to the shoe, the brother that was with that went on a mission. I mean, he actually hanged himself in the hole because it took us a year to get to the shoe yard. Like it, so you know the system is very fucked. And then when I sat there back there with him, like we sat back there a year with nothing, no TV, no nothing. So you know how long a human's mind can take, right? You know, and then I think my mom was saying my brother I was with, like he lucky he been down. He has a K number, so he's been down. When I met him, he already been down like almost 20 years already. So it's just bad. It's just bad timing when we caught that that shoe term, and then I believe his father passed away and his mother was getting sick, and then his appeal. He was a 3-striker. His appeal after sitting in the federal court or Ninth Circuit or something after 14 years. It was a blank sheet of paper. It just says your appeal is denied. No explanation or anything. And then he told me already like he's gonna give up, you know. But I talked to him and like, I don't do that, bro. Like your sister, you know what I mean. Like what about your niece, you know what I mean? Like I told him just hang in there. Like I told him, how about this? When we go to the hearing, I'll tell the lieutenant it was me. I mean, it's a weapons minds. Like I'll take the blame so you can get back to the main line. You know what I mean? And I tried telling the lieutenant, you know, hey, my cellmate they got nothing to do with it. I did it. You know what I mean? And they wouldn't cut him loose. So
because you knew the state of mind he was in.
Yeah, he yeah. So when I got sent to the shoe 2 weeks later, when his sister wrote me the letter, that's when I received the news. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I had I had high blood pressure from eating too much, top ramen from in there, and then like the stress and stuff. So they pull me out every few days to take my blood pressure. So when they took my blood pressure, the doctor was like, "Oh, I noticed your blood pressure is higher than normal." Well, like something changed in your diet. And then I broke down crying. I told her, "Oh, like my brother, he killed himself. You know what I mean? He just killed himself recently." And then the doctor even said, was it a romantic relationship? And I was just like, what? You think I'm a fucking faggot? I mean, like, then lucky it dawned on me, right? Like, I forgot I'm in prison. You can't even show your emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm crying and they think I'm gay. I'm like, all right, so I just wipe my tears off and just suck it up. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about a slap in the leg. Yeah. Was it a romantic relationship? Damn, dog. It's a cold world, brother.
Yeah.
It's cold. And you learn from those things, huh? Yeah, you learn, bro. Sometimes we gotta learn the hard way, man. It's some cold ass shit, man. Yeah. Was it a romantic relationship? And so, where do you move forward in this time that you're serving? I mean, 17 years, bro. 17 years. How did the time go by quick? How did you do your time? Was it all solitary confinement? Were you always in the shoe?
Yeah, I spent I say like next 7-8 years in and out of Lucky Soccer Camp. 'Cause when he died, like I blame like the Asians I was running, because I'm like, damn, like so many things could have been different, you know. I took look at like his death like to my heart, like, because damn, I was like, why did I should have told him, why did we have to volunteer for that, you know what I mean? Or
the hunger strikes.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about? Like, why do we have to volunteer for the hunger?
No, not the hunger strike, but when because the hunger strike.
Okay, why did he have to volunteer for the reason they got him to?
Right, because the guy that was on the yard, they're saying he's no good, right? I heard looking like the other Asians knew already about that, but no one moved on him. They waited until me and the other homie came and then pumped us up until like, and then we end up being the bullets. You know what I mean?
That's cold, bro.
Yeah, so it's, and when I was back there, I was in the same unit with Charles Manson.
Were you?
Yeah, I was there when he got married and when he died. So he's literally down a tier for me. Yeah. Oh,
you ever see him?
He don't come out of the yard. They push him out in a wheelchair every day for his insulin and diabetic shot and stuff. So
would you yell out the door, Charles Manson, suck my dick? I don't know. Fools talk shit to him.
I mean, the correction officer talk about, and they talk about him. He's a celebrity, right? They told me he gets every day, the bag of
mail.
The sack. Yeah, they bring the mail. He gets a bag like that to his door every day. And then the correction officer would tell me when they escort me to the the little cage yard. He'd be like, "Yeah, man, I don't know how. Like, we search his cell every week, and still we found another cell phone. We don't know who's bringing it for him."
He's a celebrity. He's getting it from a CO.
Yeah. I mean, I tried writing him a cut. Hey, I send you a few thousand. Can you shoot me a phone down here? You don't answer none of us.
I wonder if he's responding to those letters, all those letters he's getting. I wonder if there's mail going out. Is there much mail going out, or is he just getting these letters from these?
He's getting those letters, yeah.
Just from these crazy, over the years. And come on, that happened so long ago, bro, right? Mm-hmm. And he's still getting these letters from these people. Yeah. And they're probably not all old. They're young, too, that are just learned about him, And they're infatuated with fucking craziness, right?
Right.
I'm writing Charles Manson. I just sent him a picture of my titties. Fuck you, Dad. Because the dad's a preacher, and he's really strict, And kids rebel in all kinds of crazy ways.
Yeah.
Look at Q kicking it here with us. Take a picture of Q and send it to his parents, bro. They're gonna fucking Q. What the fuck you do with your life, Q? You're hanging out with Charles Manson's next door neighbor. If you say it like that, it's kind of fucked up. It's like, oh, this is a serious dude right here.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
He's a serious dude. That's crazy, bro. And so, it's fucked. They use how they. It happens. It happens in the system, man. You're pissed about the situation. They use you. Your boy can't handle, solitary confinement. Hangs himself. You lose a friend, a brother, right? But you got to move on with your time. So you move on with your time. And where do you go from there? How do you move on with your time?
But by then, look at my brother. He lost his case and he's getting sent upstate. So we had correspondence, and he was telling me like, he's like, hey, they're gonna keep me on the 4-yard. Like I said, I can't go down lower level. So every chance I get, like we need to clean somebody off the yard, I'll just volunteer. So I'm trying to catch them. I'll do that. So let's say like they'll kick me out, suspend my shoe, and I'll go on the 270, waiting to catch the train to the 180, and I'll purposely, if it's not going to where the prison where my brother's going at, I'll just volunteer to go on a mission and then go back to the hole and wait for a new transfer to try to catch him.
You're a fool, dog.
And then just
fools be doing that shit too. Tell them no cap.
Like, you think about it, a lot. Remember before, even after the hunger strike, like we don't even get yard for what maybe 3 months, sometime, years. Lockdown goes for a year straight,
Yeah.
No program, no package, no canteen, no phone call, no nothing. And someone writes you a letter, good luck. It's going to take 3 months for you to get that letter from the street. So it's like going to the hole. I felt like you got more program in the shoe than being on the main line, It's a cell program. It's just going to be stuck in there all day, all night long, smelling your cell shit and everything.
Well, how'd you do your time? You read a lot of books? Did you draw? What'd you do with your time in there?
I did. I wrote a lot because that time my ex-girlfriend, she was waiting for me. So she waited for me for 5 years. That's a very long time.
It's pretty solid, bro.
Yeah, she because of her, she taught me like unconditional love, Like she was with me when all that happened. So she visited me every single week.
Wow.
Yeah, every week. Like even the correction officers, like damn, like she writes me every day. She'll send me money so I can eat. Like send me packages. So she supported me. Like for those 5 years, it helped a lot. So when she left, like it's almost like when me being so of course I stay good, but when she left, that's when I got into all that trouble,
Got you.
Yeah, because
she was giving you your balance in your time. She was, you had support, you had love, right? You had a connection with the outside world.
Right.
After you lost her, you didn't have nothing else. And then we're talking about your brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your brother caught, what kind of case he catch, you said? Capital murder?
My little brother?
Yeah, the one that got the life.
They're trying to give him a death penalty, and they couldn't give him a death penalty, so they give, I guess they call it a silent death penalty, right? So he has life with no parole. So every lifers at least has a parole date, EPR parole date, right? Whether it be 10 years, 15, 20, whatever. He has no parole date. Oh,
Damn.
yeah. And they got, I think it's under, 10 special circumstances they can find you guilty to give you that LWOP. They got him under got him a drive-by shooting. Just so that wasn't, they hanged him for that for the LWOP.
Yeah, and it was obviously the dude died. Yeah. And so back to your story, and I'm glad you shared that part about the first 5 years. Old girl was holding you down. Asian chick. Yeah. Is that a common thing within the Asian community? I mean, right? Love is love, right? It doesn't. Love don't change colors, right? Love is love. Just like there's Latinas, there's white girls, there's black women. Hold their dudes down. There's Asian chicks too. Sometimes it's weird when you think about it. Like, what are you saying, fool? I mean, like I'm saying it to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So human beings, love is love, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So lose her. It's all you had. Support system, so to speak, right? You go crazy. You start doing your thing. I mean, how far down do we get until we start? We get through. Did we ever get through that? Do we ever get through? Chilling out and be like, man, I need to go take my ass home, dog.
That's what my mom, bro, and told me. Cause she ended up lucky doing some time too. Cause when
your mom ended up doing time too, for what?
Cause when we were both fighting our cases, I went in first, and then my brother went in like I think 3 years right after me. So, you need with those charges, you need an attorney. So my we were pretty poor. So my mom's the guy she was dating at the time came with a bright idea. Say, hey, well, I slang for a living. Why don't you do this, make some money, and you can raise some, and you can have some money to pay your attorney for your son so they can fight their case. So when she got into that, and
so this is your mom's new dude.
Yeah.
This slanging. Is he an Asian dude too? Okay.
Yeah.
She gets caught. She starts trapping. She gets caught up. You tell the story, please. I'm sorry.
I think the FBI got her. She ended up taking 5 years.
Federal time?
Federal time, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Must have been on a different level. Bigger level. Yeah.
And then after that, she gets out and she told me, because she was trying, at that time I wrote the warden. I told her, hey, my mom, I have a very long time to do. My parents are very old. I said, look, my mom just got up, but I asked the warden, can you let me see my mom? Because I don't know, God forbid something happened to her, I would never see her again, So even though with her record, he allowed her to come visit me, but I just keep getting sent to the shoe in the hole. So she got mad, like, because every time she's trying to come visit me on the main line, I get sent to the hole, and it's like a chase. She's trying to go see me in the hole, and I get transferred. So
Yeah.
and she just kept saying to me, like, you know what, like, my mom was like, I love you, but if you like in there so much, stay in there. Then don't even come home if you don't want to change. She told me just stay in there. She told me like she told me that there's no point of you coming home if I know you're gonna go right back. And that's when I had to take a step back, and I had to stop what I was doing, because I didn't care no more. When my brother, he passed away, I just lost it. So inflicting pain, right? I felt pain, so yeah.
Let me get the sibling count right again. You have a younger brother and you have an older sibling.
Yeah, older sister. Yeah.
So the younger brother that catch the time passes?
My brother, my cellmate, he's the one that passed away.
Okay, that one. I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize, bro. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little brother, he's still in there.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. He's actually at the same prison where I start, New Delano.
Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't get, because all the yards now is all flipped, so there's not so many where GP we can go to anymore.
You might be over with my homeboy Bugsy. My homeboy Bugsy's over there.
On Bravo yard, on B yard. He's on B yard.
I don't know what yard he's on. Shout out to my boy Bugsy, Sammy Garcia, baby. Okay. So mom basically tells you, hey. So you start reflecting and saying, hey, she's right. I wanted to say this, bro. And I might be being petty by saying this, bro, or I might be being some type of person by saying this, bro. But let's think about Pops, bro, while all this is going on right here. He's fucking in Vietnam drinking a Mai Tai out of a fucking coconut saying, God damn it, that's the best decision I ever made is leaving the motherfuckers. I don't want to make a joke out of that, dog, but...
He actually came back.
He came back?
When I was facing hard time, when I was fighting my case, and kind of like my girlfriend told me that your dad's back. He heard what happened to him, he's back. But I was lucky, I was so. My dad is not perfect, and no parent's perfect. But I grew up, from him, just, getting bad grades. My dad would smack me upside the head. So and just I was just very angry with everything, So I told my girlfriend I don't want to see him. You know what I mean? Like she said that. So I didn't make amends to him until when she left. As by then, I already, it's about now I'm ready. 10 years already, it has gone in there, it has gone by already. So, and then, as time go by, and I'm starving to death in there, So I needed to try to contact somebody from home to send me money so I can eat.
That's the worst, bro.
I know, they came in I starve every single day. There was
You weren't getting no love from the streets?
What? Well, remember in the ad sec, they only feed you so much.
Okay, that's right. You weren't getting the store at the time.
Okay. So
yeah.
I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed either. There's so many nights where I'll lick the tray. Yeah, I'll lick that damn thing too. There's nothing left, And then, some of the Southsiders, they're showing me love, because the door, you're in the hole, so it's boarded up. It's barely a crack enough just to slide a piece of paper out.
Yeah.
So they'll smash your soup down to it's like powder dust, slide it to me. I'm tasting speed stick, but I'm still licking my fingers and just gorging. Anything I see, I'll eat it. If it's a Kool-Aid pack, I'll eat it. Whatever it is, I'll just eat it in the side. I don't care. Just shove it down my stomach. So you're trying to stay alive. You know what I mean? But part of it, staying alive, I guess the only thing that's keeping me from not dying from in there. So, but starving it every night. I barely give. I'll skip shower because I'll tell the cop how about this? Don't take me to the shower. Don't cuff me. Take me shower. I'll bird bath. Let me get a little cup of extra state food you guys have tonight or something. Or give me a lunch. Give me that peanut butter lunch you have. And then when I couldn't look at my dad at first, my brother was able to find him through somebody he was contact on the street. So that was just enough to get more few years to get by,
That's real shit right there, dog. That's real shit, bro. I don't know, man. I say this. I mean, nobody should ever have to go through that, but maybe some people need to go through that, right? To really appreciate, you know, what they once had, right?
Correct. Right.
You know, what they lost, you know,
Yeah.
mistake they made.
You realize the littlest things in life you take for granted.
I mean, licking a tray, bro.
Yeah.
That's, That's, yeah. That shit's heavy. That shit's deep, bro. And I feel everything you just said right now. You know? So you start making changes within yourself after a conversation with mom. And what's the first step of making change for yourself? Because you're pretty deep in, bro, you know?
I took a Lucky Coastline. You know, I got my associates in electronics, fiber optic technician. You know, I took whatever schooling. Even I don't have kids or what, even, you know, like those self-help groups, like whether it be you know, substance abuse or anything they have, I'll take it.
Did you ever have any substance abuses? And I wanted to ask you earlier that in the interview. No drug abuse?
I never. Well, I tried it, but I never got into it. I stick to my. I don't smoke, drink, or gamble, cause.
You don't smoke, drink, or gamble.
But because you see, like in prison, majority people's debt or once, you know, like it's gonna be those three causes, you know. And I wanted to set you know, because when I found out my brother's coming upstate, I don't want to have a bad name to him, or, you know, your reputation means everything.
Yeah.
So. And, you know, those things there cost 10 times, it's 10x up, you know what I mean? It's a very expensive habit. So.
Have you ever been to Commerce Casino before?
No, but I know where it is. Yeah. Yeah. I think my parents gamble there. They gamble there, or bicycle club, you know? Yeah.
Shit, man. You got to go there and be the voice of reason to them motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel it, though.
And Asians, they love gambling.
They do, bro.
They love gambling, yeah. Mahjong, I understand that.
Bro, I see. Because I go to, we're sponsors for, what's the MMA they do right there again? I'm sorry. They have big MMA events right there.
Commerce?
Yeah, the City Commerce. And I'm trying to think of the company that does it, but they made us a part of their, you know, sponsorship, whatever the fuck. Anyways, but we always cut through the Commerce Casino, right? Mm-hmm. And, there'll be some little old Asian ladies in there, bro, pushing a freaking basket with some groceries she gonna take home after that. She getting it. It's addicting, like, motherfucker. But she must be good at it, though, bro. Like, no.
Asians, they're good with numbers, right?
Yeah,
math, so.
right? But the cool part about it is this, is they're sitting at a table with all Asians. That's gonna suck. Because if I'm an Asian and I want to go sit on the table with nothing but Mexicans, I mean, you know, I'm gonna get all their money. But then again, and I'm just clowning right now, guys. But then again, you're not ever paying against. Well, you're paying against the dealer, right? And a lot of those games. Yeah. Keeping a good name. Don't smoke. Don't drink. Don't gamble. I mean, you're taking all the classes. You said I don't even got kids, and I'm over there taking parenting classes, right? AA and electronics. Was there options besides electronics?
I think they have other like occupation, but it was nothing I was interested in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I think like welding or.
Yeah. Fucking Asian dude ain't gonna be welding, bro.
No.
Electronics, welding. Hello. It's a fucking no-brainer, done. You know. That's good. So you get education. You from the gate. You're already in touch with with religious, or with, you know, higher being. You going to church at the time or anything like that?
We're mostly on looking on. A lot of times we're in, you know, programs. We're mostly on lockdown, you know.
Yeah.
And
you got a Bible though, right?
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I don't read it.
Yeah.
I try to, but I can't do it. I can't get into it, you know?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I feel like your faith is what you have in your heart, you know? I try to do the right thing in the day. So I feel as long as we try to do the right thing in a day and doing God's deed, like what God taught me, right? Like going out, you know what I mean? Like that's doing God's work, like helping those others in need where we're less fortunate, you know?
Absolutely. Doing godly things, godly acts, right?
Not speaking about it, act upon it, doing it.
Hey, don't be about it. I mean, don't talk about it, be about it, right?
Right.
Absolutely. I feel you on that. So what point do we get close to that pro date, dog, where we can come home? I mean, is there anything besides doing time being stuck in a cell? Or do you get closer to that date? Next thing you know, fucking 17 years is out the motherfucking door, and here we are, got a couple months, couple weeks left to the pro date.
It's crazy. It was like every year I still get into some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then at Kern Valley, remember like when they're putting up the pull-up bar, so they only put 3 workout area, the Southsiders and I guess like the Bices share one, and then the Brothers and the Northerners share one. Now that leaves us and the Whites. They wouldn't share with us, so.
Well, usually it's the brothers share with the others.
No,
not all the time.
Not when I was doing my time. It was maybe on the lower level or something, but on level 4 we shared it. Well, up north, some of the Asians actually rivaled the Southsiders. You know?
Okay.
So
yeah,
but I know that feud that started with the pull-up bar at New Delano, it kicked off that pretty much all the other prisons because the Whites greenlighted us, the Aaron brother, because when that happened, I think so. In the beginning, they weren't trying to push us off the workout areas. They were tripping off from. There was a homie from Long Beach, and he kept bringing the blacks over there. So they told him that your homie can't come to the workout area no more.
Yeah.
And then it went from that to I think they stabbed one of the Indians without telling us. And then that's when we made the decision to remove it on one of their shot caller. And then from then they greenlighted us. So wherever we go, it was just on the site. So and that's why I ended up at Salinas Valley where they had the Bulldogs at. Because the Bulldogs can't be in the main line, and then we can't be in the yard with the Whites. So I was just Asians, Bulldogs, and the Brothers, and eventually I got kicked from that yard from that 180 to the 270 right across the Salinas Valley. And then actually I was supposed to go on. I had a homie, right? Long story short, he's a drug addict.
Is his name Lucky? No, go ahead.
Scott.
Okay.
He's Korean dude, yeah.
Yeah.
So I tried for 2 years, man. 2 years I tried to convince him, like I couldn't do it. Like he was just like stuck on that heroin. You know? He got life for it. He didn't care.
Yeah.
So
heroin is a great drug in prison.
Yeah, it's.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it like that.
It's a demon, right?
It's a demon, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun just once in a while, recreational use on the good weekend in the penitentiary, but it's the demon because once it gets you by the nuts, man, it's a wrap, though.
Yeah.
I'm saying that very irresponsibly and maybe at the same time. Yeah, in hindsight, we grown and think different now, right? I do. It's interesting, man. Politics have changed. And I was thinking about my politics, I went in the system in 95, and then around end of 2006 is when CDC went back in county jail, went to ADC. I told you I had Arizona or whatever. Anyways, so I was thinking about it. My politics are like old. Yard politics are old. I know things have changed a lot. But so you get to your you're making these changes. You're making the right moves. You get your pro date. You're gonna pro, bro. Who picks you up in pro, and what are you thinking, bro, that you're gonna do?
I almost didn't make it. I was already 3 months to the house, and then when he ended up owing the debt, since he's my homie.
Okay, the heroin dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a reason why you brought him up.
Yeah, and I told him too, bro. They're telling me, bro, like your number's up. We don't have that money to pay your debt, man. And then they told they want them blood, So you gotta stop, bro. I keep telling him, gotta stop, man. Like, and I told him I'm your homie. Like, you're gonna put me in that like awkward predicament, but he lucky didn't want to stop, so they moved me out. So the deal was we were supposed to run up in his cell in the morning and breakfast, just close the door and just do our thing, and just when they come back from chow, we'll walk out, just like throw the knives away, like we planned a lottery. And then I think he knew once they moved me out, he knew it was coming, so he locks it up. Okay. Then I'm like, all right, well, thank God, like I think I'm gonna make it home now, right?
Yeah.
And then on 30 days, now I'm down to literally 30 days to the house. My homie sends me a phone over, hey man, call your family, tell them come pick you up. I'm calling him, telling him, yeah man, I'll get out 30 days. And I hear a cop knock on my door. I was like, oh shit, right? Catch my eye, right? Tell me, hey, come up, cuff up. Puts me in the shower and finds the phone. And then, look at the phones on the fucking level 4s are like $3,000. I think now it's like $5,000, right? So I'm like, damn man, I told Chris, look man, I'm going home in 30 days. I mean, my homie just sent me a phone so I could call my family. You know what I mean? Like, can you just let it slide? He said, oh, I wish you told me before that. I already reported already. I called, he said he called Whittier, come and he replaced the evidence.
Fucking dick.
So, when you get caught with a phone now, they automatically they give you 3 months added to your time.
Okay.
And they take it away. Like, you have to do another 3 months. You can't, it's not wait away good time. You waive your credit away.
Yeah, it's not like you catch a 115 that gives you this time.
And you stay clean and you get the good time back. Yeah, so, I was sick. And then on top of that, now I owed, my homie $2,500. I'm like, great, how the fuck am I going to pay that? You know what I mean? Like, so, lucky I was there, I was in Salinas probably like 3 years. So when the homies work in the in the captain's office, and he told the captain like, hey, like, he's going home. Can you just throw the 115 out? So they actually called me the day of the hearing. And then he told me, don't worry. I'm gonna get rid of it for you. I had like, my homie sent him like $100 JPay, so he goes store or something. And then they still call me for the day of the hearing. And I literally turn around like, what the fuck, bro? Like, on the yard, I thought you'd tell me got that shit thrown out. And he looked all scared too, because everybody's now looking like, you know what I mean? Then,
you got paid for it too? Yeah.
But then you hear they announce later, never mind. They call my name, Doe. Oh, never mind. They said first, Doe, come 115 here. And then 5 minutes later, okay, never mind, scratch that. So, yeah, and then... My mom, lucky actually, my stepdad came pick me up, him and then my homie too. But I forgot.
The drug dealer, dude?
No, it was actually my homie, the one that I took the blame for on my case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he came. Yeah, so I told him about my parole date 3 months prior. I forgot. I called and told him. You know what I mean? So when I told my parents, so they came and picked me up too. So when they, that morning when I paroled, I saw my mom first. My mom and my dad, they were waiting for me, So I was walking up to him, and I see this, like bald Asian guy walking up and smiling. I was kind of looking at him like kind of, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? Like, and I thought it was some creep. And then I haven't seen him like almost, it's been over a decade and a half. I haven't seen him, Yeah, like, so I don't even recognize him. So then when I finally realized it was, I was like, oh shit. I was like, Eddie, what are you doing here? He's like, you told me to come fucking pick you up. I was like, oh shit. I was like, my bad. I told him, well, I know who to pick. You know what I mean? Like, and then I asked my mom, like, can I go with my homie? She's all like, that's like, your stepdad took time off from work. She's like, go with us in the car. Tell him to meet us up for dinner tonight, Yeah. So when my parents took me to dinner that night, I remember I got home, I showered, and then she took me to dinner. She took me like some Asian, like little buffet in Rosemead.
Yeah.
When I got out the car, my stepdad, he was like, I was staring up into the sky like this when I got out of the car. So my stepdad was like, what are you looking at? And I told him, can't believe it's been 17 years. I never seen the night sky. It's the first time I seen the stars.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the night sky in 17 years.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And he's probably like tripping too. Huh? You're tripping. He's tripping. Yeah. Felt good, huh?
Fucking, I couldn't even sleep too. I'm not used to all this like helicopter, car noises and stuff like that. So it's because I paroled to my mom's address. She lives right next to the Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
So just I couldn't even sleep for 2 weeks. My mom, they give me out. That's when I had my first alcohol, my first drink. So they made me drink Angry. I think it's
Orchard. Angry Orchard.
Yeah, they made me drink.
It's a good drink.
Yeah, so
it's not bad.
Finally, I can go, after 2 weeks. I finally can get some shut eye. But I couldn't sleep. Every little noise will wake me up. And then it's hard. And like even the first week she took me to church, like my palms were sweaty. Like my heart is racing, and then I'm telling myself like I'm in I'm in church. But I couldn't understand like why I'm so like I'm on like nervous or on the edge.
You're a nervous wreck in church. Yeah.
And then you realize prison it does things to you, right? It makes like my body. I gotta tell myself I'm home, I'm safe, but it won't. Like it just naturally like. So I had to spend like the next 2 years like I couldn't really. Now I'm comfortable. I'm talking to someone I know, someone introduced me to. I'm fine, but I couldn't interact with normal person. And then and my homie, the one I told you that picked me up from, the one who was on my case from back then, the one picked me up. I forgot I told him to come get me. Yeah, he comes over and he's like, yeah, man, I know this is not new, but I got you a phone. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, cool. And then like, here, I program for you. So he hands it to me. I was like, how you turn it on? Right? And then he, so he showed me. I was just like, I see this little device next to on the bed, and I was like, Eddie, are these vape things people are talking about, this new thing? And I'm putting my mouth on, I'm trying to puff on it. He's like, bro, that's a car air freshener. He's like, I'm spitting it out. I'm like, oh damn, yeah.
That's funny, bro. That's funny, dog. these and this dude's got an air Oh man, that's just classic, bro. I'm gonna clip that right there, bro. Yeah, fucking times have changed, right?
It is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Did the people change too?
Yes. Yeah, I feel like,
of course, we talked a little bit about it. Being consumed with social media a little bit.
I think I never can dawn on, generation that wearing flip-flops and skinny jeans and that Edgar haircut? What's up? I'm like, what?
It came from Texas, bro.
It's...
The Edgar haircuts came from Texas, dog. Hey, Texas is giving us some good things, though, bro. You know what I mean? And
the slide is what
they haven't given.
I feel like, the slide was kind of like, because you were in jail, like you can't be wearing flip flops, right?
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
violation.
And then I didn't even I remember we were in public one day, and I saw this guy wearing had a headband with a stripe, and he has a bag. It has a stripe too, and then the slide has a stripe. And I keep telling him, hey. I keep seeing these stuff around with a stripe. Is that something new? What is that? Is something popular? He's like looking at me top to bottom like, man, this is Gucci. It's like, what the fuck? Like, some shit. I'm like, damn. Man, fuck you and your Gucci. Like, damn.
Bro, you funny, dog. That shit is comedy, dog. That shit is fucking hilarious. I gotta clip that too, bro. He was fucking coordinating, bro. Everything had a stripe on it. Right? It's a legit question.
I thought it was
And he looked at you like you were stupid, bro. Right?
I thought it was, remember that candy we used to eat? What's that? Damn, it's not damn, I can't think of it. It's fruit, remember? But it's fruit roll-up.
Okay, yeah.
So I thought, fruit roll-up made a clothing brand. That's what I'm thinking he's wearing.
You clowning now, bro. Right? Oh my god, dog. I didn't even smoke weed, bro. That shit. If I was smoking weed, I'd be fucking. That shit was funny, bro. So you're adjusting to the new world, the new world order, the new world order, bro. And I mean, how have you adjusted though? You know, besides getting familiar with all the new technology and the new styles and whatever, bro. You know, haircuts, Edgar haircuts, all this shit. But how have you adjusted in the sense of putting yourself in position to win?
Yeah.
How was that? How was that transition of putting yourself in a position to win? Because once upon a time, your pops told you. I mean, you need to focus on the money before you get the pussy, so to speak. My words, right now. So you still kind of got that. You know what I mean? Of course, 17 years, you need to tap it. Touch down with something. It's your personal shit. I won't get into it. But how are you evolving? And it's hard because you institutionalized, so to speak, right? You've been all lockdown environment, How are you adjusting? How are you evolving? How are you putting yourself in a position to win?
I have a lot of good things, and everybody saw brought here, and I met the day I came home out of prison, So, Taz, I met him. Q too, so they've been very good friends since even help and Q's boss too, Cali Plug, he helped mentor me a lot too, you know what I mean? Good friends, and I have some support,
support group.
Yeah, support group.
System,
so it helped give me time to figure out what I need, what I want or do in life, But yeah, you're right. It was tough in the beginning. I couldn't even. I mean, because the anger management group alone was $20 a week. I couldn't even afford that.
Yeah.
I had to talk to the counselor into lowering down to $15 a week.
Yeah.
And I mean,
work with me.
Yeah. The only thing I have helped that time was I was telling my homie, hey, I'm lonely, so how you meet girls out here nowadays? He's like, Tinder. Yeah. I was like,
swipe right.
Yeah, it's all right. So I make an account, and then I don't know why, for some reason, everybody that DM me were either old grannies or dudes, right? I don't know, they think I'm homo or something. And then, I mean, I was like, damn, man, I can't catch a, you know what I mean? So I actually found one girl, and I thought it was too good to be true.
On Tinder.
Yeah, on Tinder. Yeah. She was Hispanic.
Okay.
And she had 3 kids. So we were at I think one of my homies that night, they were at the mall, I think having a drink or something at the, a Dave and Buster.
Yeah.
So I told them, hey, I have a date tonight. Can you guys drop me off? They're like, yeah, sure. And right when we got there, hey, look, bro, I got no money on me. Can I borrow $20 so I could buy her dinner or some shit? So, yeah, right when I met her in the restaurant, it's some Asian restaurant in Arcadia. I think 15 minutes of conversation. She's like, you just got out? I was like, how'd you know? She's like, yeah, normal people, when I ask them something, they know, know how to answer. It's like, he said that I look lost, or I don't act like the conversation, like a normal person would speak for her, Yeah. But yeah, she didn't, I told her, I was just honest with her. She didn't care. I mean, she, because of her, it helped, because she was helped me, taking me to my parole officer, meeting.
So she became a good friend of yours.
Yeah, that helped a lot, because getting around was very difficult.
She's your ride now.
Yeah.
Sick, bro. Always need a ride when you get out, bro. Straight up, bro.
Very personal free Uber,
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Been there a bunch of times, dog. Yes. And she was at one for you. She was solid. And now you're whacking it 2 on the side.
She had,
what happened was,
she wanted to have a kid.
She wanted to have a kid with you?
Yeah, I told her, I just got out. I don't even have a job. I don't even, you know what I mean? So.
Well, you should say, well, I gotta take the, it's like buying a car, girl. I gotta take it for a test drive first.
That scared me. That's when we ended up breaking up. So.
Oh, real? You never hit it?
Huh? No, I did.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jesus, dog. Don't tell me you didn't, dog.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so
Latinas are crazy, bro. They're crazy, bro. You know. Anyways, so but it was a good. She was somebody good for you at this time in your life. Are you still connected to her?
she blocked.
She blocked you.
Yeah, she blocked me. Yeah.
You almost got stopped yourself from saying it, bro. I picked it up back for you. Sorry about that, dog.
Good.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. It's a new way. It's a new way of just telling you, fuck you, Paul.
I know. Well, when I did start getting my shit together, and I did try to, I felt alone, tried to contact her back. I couldn't. She blocked me. So
yeah,
I was like, damn.
You broke her heart, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You broke her heart, bro.
I'm not ready to have a kid.
That's pretty heavy, but that's how crazy she was, though, bro. Dude just get out for 17 years, bro. She trying to lock you with a kid, bro. That's what got her in the position that she was in before you, dog.
But for me, because like I try to tell her, I don't feel like she don't understand is I grew up with my parents, right? We grew up poor, so I know it's in their household, and that's what my childhood friends, everybody, our time growing up, right? When you grow with your family, we're poor. Our parents are gonna bicker, right? They're gonna bicker over money or infidelity. So when I grew up, in my mind, I always tell myself, if I'm gonna start a family, at least I want to be financially, freedom, and that way, husband and wife or your spouse, or you can just focus on raising your children together. Don't have that as the coming in, bringing out your house, because I know how that impacted me. I just don't want that to, I don't want that same. If I'm gonna have a family, have that same predicament. Whatever that same upbringing, short upbringing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I wasn't ready. I'm trying to tell her, she didn't understand. I'm like, I'm not ready, and I told her, and she said, when are you gonna be ready? I was like, not anytime soon.
Well, this is back to what I was saying at the beginning of the podcast. Asians are logical thinkers. Imagine this: the dude that's out from 17 years is talking sense into the female that's been out, right? Hey. It is what it is. So you move on from that. How has it been since?
Man, it's
you have other relations, business up and down, different business endeavors.
Yeah, my stepdad he helped me get me a job. I was working assistant project manager with him. He works for a construction company.
How was that?
So it was good. I made enough I can pay my rent. And then said
that's gotta feel good.
It does.
Be able to pay your rent.
Yeah.
So now you got your own spot.
Not that quick though. I was
took a minute.
Yeah, it took a very long minute. When I was with her, like it's the same year, right?
You were what?
When I was with that girl, the one on Tinder.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't have nowhere to go, so because I'm at my mom's house. It's a very old house in Los Angeles, so.
Well, yeah, she's by Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
I love that area, but yeah, those houses are fucking...
they're old as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I even see Free Freddy running through when I was using her restroom. And I told Mom, you have a rat problem here? She's like, yeah. I'm just like, okay. Yeah. So there's only one restroom, and there's 3 bedrooms, 2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
Yeah.
And my parents sleeps on the bottom room. I think her roommate or friend sleeps in the one upstairs, and then my stepdad's daughter's actually coming on the way back from Mexico, and she has 2 kids. So I ended up on the couch, right? And then I was telling my parents, like, man, I was start getting irritated. Like, fuck, at least in prison, I have a cell, I have my privacy. I can't even jack off or what I'm doing. Like, I'm on a couch. The restroom is right here. Everybody gonna have to walk past me. I have no privacy,
Yeah.
And I tell my parents, like, I can't, there's nowhere for me to sleep at. My mom's like, just take the basement. When I opened the basement, you see the movie It?
Yeah.
Just imagine movie It, but like a ghetto South Central version of It,
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't. That's why I come home idiot, bro. You gotta come and let me stay, bro. Let me go crash on your couch or something. Like, I can't stay here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And there's nowhere for me to sleep, so I was crashing on his couch for a little bit until his cousin was, doing yay and tripping and started saying, oh, he needs to start paying rent around here. He can't be living sleeping on a couch. And then my homie's like, how? He just got out of jail. He doesn't even have a job. How's he gonna pay rent?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's always the fools doing the periques, bro. They start
Yeah.
fucking coming up with these bright ideas, bro.
no,
He's doing up the whole bag, and all of a sudden he's like, "This dude, he gotta pay rent right here." It's like, bitch, you don't even live here. No.
and I look at it, so that's why I called my girlfriend, the one on the met at Tinder, and then we were just driving around, and she's struggling, had to take care of her 3 kids,
Yeah.
and I told her I don't want to impose this upon you, so I actually called St. Mary's, and then I was telling them, look, I just got out of prison, I don't have nowhere to go. Can can you guys
Accommodate me.
Yeah, give me shelter. Like, yeah, sure, come in. They say you need to come here by I think 10 o'clock or tonight or something before the door closed, and then but next following morning at 8 o'clock you need to be out on the streets. So I was just like,
bro.
so what the fuck am I gonna do? Walk around the street?
That's what they do in downtown LA,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, Skid Row, bro. And they got those little shelters. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
So so look. I remember remember back then how you steal the old Toyota Camrys, you shave the key down.
Yeah.
So I was stealing the old, I was using those cars, just using as a living quarters. I'll hide underneath the bridge. Nighttime, I'll go to my grandma's house. She'll, cook me some fried eggs and some rice, and then she'll feed me, and then I'll just crawl back underneath the bridge, and then, that was where I can stay in the meantime until he moved out from his cousin. And then I think he got a condo. Then he told me, bro, I got a place now. You can come live with me, but you gotta, make up half of your rent,
And so, but this is the time. This time of you getting out. Damn, bro, it ain't been easy for you.
I tried walking distance, bike distance. I told even anything they won't hire me because of my record. So I only able to get a job at a mom and pop a pizza store. I told them, look, I don't get a job, it's not gonna look good from a pro. They're gonna send my ass back to prison. I begged them, please just give me anything you have, so I can show them, parole officer, I'm working. I just need a little money so I can. I told them, so I can at least live out here. So they have me, scrubbing dishes, in the back and stuff, and just janitorial shit. It's better than doing it in there in jail. At least I'm free on the street. So, but I just started with that, and then I enrolled into a Mount Sac. I took business course, basically, so I tried to, go back to school. And then COVID ended up happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, and then my dad, now I end up pretty much only stuck around. And, COVID, I felt like it helped, but didn't help. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
There was pros and cons. There's pros and cons in everything.
Yeah.
And there was 100% a lot of cons in that, but there was perks. You can not
Correct.
work and get the fucking, you get the money from the government and get the supplementation or extra money, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the pros that I think of because I just chilled at the crib and shit. And I was like, all right, and I was making more money from unemployment than I was the weekly paycheck. Yeah, they're fucking dishing out. But yeah, what do you think some of the pros and cons were for you? Or we'll say pros. During COVID. Because you kind of said it like you were thinking of something while you were saying it.
It was because COVID. Remember, everybody's getting that government relief money, right?
Yeah.
So if everyone, if you're people, that feel like, well, I give you my homie, his girlfriend works at Louis Vuitton store. Mm-hmm. So, and when I remember, people only house or type of wealth go down there and shop. Mm-hmm. But now you go down there during COVID, you see an 18-year-old walking out of Louis Vuitton store already. Everybody had that free government relief money.
Yeah.
So, right, it was just Wild West.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
if you're smart, you know what to do with it. And mostly people would didn't spend it recklessly and then use that money to, either figure out a way to open yourself a business or, do something with it instead of spending it buying something that's worthless or parting it away.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I was missing out on some of this COVID relief money, bro. I feel like there's what he's saying, bro. That there's some people that are getting a whole lot more money than I was getting, bro. Yeah. So, COVID. Damn, under the bridge, COVID. Homie, get the condo. Pull up, got you. Was that the break you need in your life to finally get some stability underneath your?
And I ended up working with him too. He worked at his cousin company selling like vape juice.
Yeah.
And so it was that time it was still booming before I think Trump took into office, and then that's when the whole e-cigarettes, they banned the flavor, everything took a plummet.
Shit was weak. This is the first podcast that I don't smoke a fucking vape, bro. In fucking years, bro. That I've been doing this, bro.
Yes.
Well, might be wrong, but yeah, I usually smoke. That's why I got these fucking Twizzlers right here, bro.
You're smoking Twizzler or just
No, I like smoking, bro. The vapes. I was smoking Black and Miles before, or cigarettes. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you should smoke the nicotine vapes right here, dog. Anyways, yeah, and they fucking. But they were still selling them on the backyard boogie spots,
Right.
Yeah, I was still getting them.
Yeah.
Why they did that shit? Yeah. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, so how has it been since then? You've evolved, right? You're doing good now. I mean, you got some things in the rearview mirror. It's up to you if you want to talk about that or not. I say you don't. But it's been decent, right? It's been. I don't. You put your words into it. I don't want to speak for you.
Yeah. And,
Are you good, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long way, a very tough journey, but I feel like it's it's a blessing now. You know what I mean? Like then from everything or how I grew up with my parents, though. So that's what I meant. Like COVID, I feel like it changed a lot of opportunities for everybody. Like, or else I was still, what I'm saying, just be sitting there. I mean, part of it because I learned how to survive in prison off $1 a day.
Yes.
So I still actually apply that when now I'm home too. So like in my car, my vehicle, I still have these two Ziploc bags. My whole life was in those two tiny little Ziploc bags. Everything you could think of I had was just in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Could be a fucking pair of shower shoes, a bar of soap, and some letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody used to make fun of me. They'd be like,
And a couple soups, maybe.
Yeah.
You could fit in that Ziploc bag.
Everybody, someone said they need a light or something, like, oh, ask Pete for it. Like, he has everything in that little bag. I carried around in this little, people call, man purse, right?
Man purse.
Yeah, but I don't have the good one. If you guys wear, the brand names, like, my mom gave me this generic, I think from Ross or some shit.
Ross got good stuff, bro.
It got good stuff.
Yeah. I love Ross, bro.
Yeah.
My kids love Ross.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to find there.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I started doing a little bit, when I was at one point, I was doing like some really good numbers right here. We're kind of down on the numbers right now, but subscribers are good, but viewers a little down because there's a lot of competition right now in the podcasting, bro. A lot of competition. Everybody in the mama's got a podcast, bro. You know what I mean? But I thought I was getting a little famous and shit, dog. So I was like, God, dog, I can't go to Ross now. You know what I mean? and because anyways. So I stopped going to Ross, and then I was like, man, fuck that. And then my kids want to go to Ross, you know what I mean? So I take them to Ross. I can't believe we're having this Ross conversation, but it's real, Yeah. And so then I started going to Ross, and motherfuckers just pop up out of nowhere like, fuck you, Lucky, because it's something we say here at the podcast, you know what I mean? What's up, Lucky? You know what I mean? It's like, damn, these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, my demographic shops at Ross, bro. You know what I mean? So why am I going to stop shopping at Ross? But anyways, yeah. This is your brand now, huh? The Savvy? Savvy versus everybody. How'd you get into this business right here? Oh, you had a mentor? Dude right here, Q, right? You said earlier? Yeah. Business you're in right now?
Mostly I do Q, like, do event coordinating, you know? So Callie taught me how to, basically like, because my homie, he I didn't know what like I'm doing. So Eddie, he for his cousin's company, he was a chief operations manager. So he's very good at sales. So he taught me how to pretty much, you don't basically. There's a way he told me like, I mean, he said branding. That's like simpler, right? He said just how he kind of fine tuned down. He said it's not who does it first, it's who does it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he always, the way he taught me was find what and if there's a void in the market, find a need for it. Just like feel that demand. I mean, so he said it could be anything. You know what I mean? So, but with him was, and he was telling me how he learned at that too. Like their company, the name, it didn't sell at first for the vape juice. They had to change it 3 different times, and then
shout out to that dude, bro.
yeah,
Changed it 3 different times. Excuse me.
yeah,
Same product, different name.
different name, correct?
So fucking important, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers get stuck on a dumbass rap name sometimes. Let me use a rapper for instance. Bro, you got a dumb name, dog. Oh, but it's got meaning behind it, or, you know, my uncle that passed away used to call me this, so I gotta, you know, like, bro, it's business.
Yeah.
Catch your name, good name. It fits you.
Yeah, he says
Branding, bro.
Branding, yeah. He said if you make a brand, it's just, and he was giving me an example at that time when I was home, and we were like, he's like Supreme, right? I was like, what the fuck is that? I see it slapped onto anything and it sells. So
Yeah.
he was teaching me like, dude, it's just, all this is just branding awareness, or it's just how you brand yourself. You know what I mean? And he said once you put your name to that, it sells. It sells itself. You know, so.
Bro, if I would put all my energy into the Hoodstocks brand, the clothing brand that I do have, bro, you know what I mean? Killing it, bro. I'll kill this Hoodstocks apparel shit. You know what I mean? When I stock my shit up, I sell it, bro. You know? But being the fact that, you know, I book guests, I edit, I do this, that, I do everything, bro. Everything, bro.
Right.
You see me fixing the cameras, bro?
Yeah, yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? You see me turning the system on?
Yeah.
You know? This setup, my setup, dog. Who taught me? Nobody, dog. YouTube, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, if I wasn't stretched out in a million different ways, bro, shit, dog. But they say teamwork make the dream work, so you gotta find the right players, you know what I mean? You know? And it's hard sometimes, dog, because the players that I know are the players from the streets, you know what I mean? And not all of them can, you know?
You're, like, right, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know?
Not all of them can provide what the platform might need. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, at one point in time, dog, I had a whole crew in here and everybody was security guards, dog. You know, you got nothing but gangsters in here. You know what I mean? What role are they going to play? I'll hold the gun. I got this shit right here. You know what I mean? We got Killer Dog now. You know what I mean? 100% legit here now. Not that we haven't ever been 100%. He's like, well, look, now you're contradicting yourself. But I'm just saying, like, yeah. Business, branding, bro. I love it, bro. It's fun, bro. Since I got into this podcast game, it's fun, bro. I just need to, get the money right sometimes so you can get the people right. You know what I mean? The right people in the right positions. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
Right.
But you're doing it, though. You know? So you said you're doing, like, events? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like he was about Cali, I feel like he's very come to strategic marketing. He's a guru at it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he's very, very smart, and I mean, a lot of it I picked up a lot from him. Like, but I had to create my own ideas. I mean, so he was able. I remember when everyone was speaking about him. I haven't met him yet, but then I had to, I was following him and I saw what he did. He was traveling around, you know what I mean, all the music shows. You know, same thing. Just a guy just standing, waiting for the artist to come out and then introduce himself, and then, eventually he grew his brand. And a lot of my colleagues were telling me like he was small, back then, and then now he grown himself with a big name. So, yeah. When I met Q around the time I got out.
Yeah.
Like he was still an intern when I met him.
Nice.
I
was doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
Fancy ass pants on, bro.
Yeah.
Pants are crazy, dog.
Yeah, very good people. I feel like
It's important, right?
Who
Who you got around you, bro?
Yeah.
So important. I mean, if you're trying to raise up in life and you got nothing but, I don't want to say this because it's gonna sound fucked up. I'll say it anyways. Trying to raise up and you got nothing but you're surrounded by a bunch of car detailers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you're just gonna be buffing that knob.
Yeah.
Those are important. That killing it too. Shout out to my boy Caesar Detailing, man. Baddest motherfucker in the game. But surrounding yourself with successful people and like-minded people, right?
Correct.
It's so important, brother.
Yeah.
So important, dog.
Yeah.
I hate it sometimes when I got cats in here, dog, and I'm still trying to come on, dog, we got to do right, bro. This, that, the other, dog. Mm-hmm. That shit is just it should be a no-brainer. I shouldn't have to tell them that. Why? Because you've been in prison several times already. Why am I trying to have to tell certain dudes, stay out of prison, do right? What the fuck? Grown-ass men, dog. You got to surround yourself with good people, man, like-minded people, savvy people, business people that want to fucking be rich, dog. People that want to fucking, they want to get out that Honda Accord, even though it's fucking great on gas, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can still keep it, save it for special gas-saving fucking occasions, Anyways, I feel it. And, you're doing your thing. And I appreciate you coming through and sharing your story, brother. This has been dope, bro. Where we at, bro? Damn, we 3 hours up in this bitch, bro. We gotta get the fuck up out of here, baby. This has been great, though, brother. This has been so. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I think people have enjoyed this, man. You guys like that? Lucky should end this one now. Bro, you don't tell me when to end this, my G. Or no, we ain't doing phone calls. No more phone calls, guys. Yeah, no more phone calls. And I appreciate everybody tapped in today. It's been a solid 500 plus the whole interview, or most of the interview. That's decent. That's respectful. Thank you, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let them know we here and we still doing our damn thing. How can people follow you? How can people support you, brother? There's going to be people that watch this and they're going to, old friends of yours maybe, or people that want to maybe offer you opportunity, How can people reach you? How can they support you?
Gotta look at me. Find me on my Instagram page, IG page, the one you tagged me on.
Yeah. And that Instagram is?
SavvyTiger.ent.
SavvyTiger.ent. And also, too, I'll put it, I gotta get better about this than putting people's Instagram things in the description. And I'll make sure I do that. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you, brother, so much. Savvy Tiger, baby. Shout out to the fellas right here you brought through. Love and respect to you guys, man. This has been a great one, brother. And anytime, you're always welcome back, bro. We built this bridge right here. We sat here for 3 hours. You shared your most intimate, personal things in your life that you've gone through. I respect it. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And anything I can ever do for you, brother. I mean, the platform's yours now, dog. It's always like that, dog. We connected, baby. You know what I mean?
So much, bro.
Yeah, however we can help, brother. Let's just do it. Let's just make it happen. You got something I need to promote that you're doing, bro. I put it on my pages. Easy work, dog. You know what I mean? However I can help you, I got you, dog. 100%, brother.
Really?
This has been great, brother.
Thank you.
And, just keep doing your thing. Keep your head up, baby. You know what I mean? You're doing it already. Let's go. We'll see you guys Wednesday night. We are out of here.